expectations for your duo. Symphony definitely had it, but we're gonna keep rolling out the pairs. We have Bell and Reina Washio coming out there. Bell being the second half of that Japanese duo who was able to qualify the Crazy Raccoon players. You can see it on the jersey as he comes out, just so beyond excited to be here.
And Reina Washio is a Japanese singer as well. She's actually part of 2 groups at the same time, so that's amazing. But we will be joined also by Power and Lee Nguyen.
Yes, being the soccer player there, Power, of course, been around the scene from the very beginning. Excited to be over here. The Italian player is pumped. Now we have Koa and Dohain coming out right there. You can see how excited they are. Got all the content going on the competitive shooter player. And also you can see repping the Korean Open jacket was there on the stage, shared it with our broadcast talent like Kitty and Tifu. But following them up, we have Valkyrie and Justin Jones.
And earlier on, you said Valkyrie was saying she's crafty, she can play with Xavier. I mean, she's gonna put it out all on the floor today. And of course, Justin Jones, the American pro football player and defensive tackle. And that's gonna be a good pair. I mean, you gotta have all of it together. And let's see though, if Valkyrie did have it together, we heard her words earlier. Let's see what else she has to say.
I know you're from California. Do you feel like you got that hometown advantage?
Kinda. It's nice because I didn't have to fly into town for this, so I'm not jet lagged or anything. I got to sleep in, just drove over, and yeah, a little bit of advantage.
There you guys see, nerves of steel. She is ready to come out there and knock it out. So you're not nervous, are you?
Wait, is it obvious? I'm a little bit nervous. I just don't want to insta-die. No insta-dying.
Well, that seems like a valiant goal, but I know you got more in the tank. Regardless, we still got a few more duos to welcome to the floor, so let's welcome OCMZ and Mo Kareem.
Ooh. So excited. Mo Kareem being the actor and dancer has an upcoming movie called A Score to Settle, which you can catch in theaters. You see their pumps and either Bright Bomber leading them out. Is that some choreographed dancing going on? You got some best mates? Oh, look at that. But not to be outdone, just behind them, we have Action Jackson and Demarius Randall-Balla.
There they are, Action Jackson. You know him from all the games that he plays with all the content creators. He is such a fun guy to play with and be around. And you can already see it, Demarius Randall as well, the pro football player. And then also joined on the floor, Jarvis and Myers Leonard. Jarvis, one of the best controller players in the world, and I know a lot of people.
Bueno, no lo empecé a ver desde el comienzo, pero estoy esperando a ver si sale el folagor. Uno de los pocos.
All the way through and on the stage, but now we have one half of each famous duo. It's Tim the Tatman and Jay Muse. One half of Jay and Silent Bob and one half of the Girthquake. You can see them. They're excited, talking all the trash beforehand. He's ready to go. Also, happy first Father's Day, Tim. Can we get a round of applause to that for Tim and Brewer? There you go. But now, the other half of the Girthquake. You got the reigning Creative Showdown champion, Courage, JD, and Panic at the Discos, Brendan, Yuri. And I mean, they look so beyond excited, walking out, got all the, whoa, Balla, what is that?
What?
You see that right now?
What does that say?
Courage is a bot? All right, hey, first of all, for all the Fortnite fam who is in the house, we are all about spreading positivity and fun here at the Block Party. Courage JD is not a bot. He won the Creative Showdown yesterday. They had a fantastic performance. Let's catch up and see what Courage had to say going into the competition today.
All right, I'm hanging out with Courage JD, Mr. Parmesan himself. Courage, after your huge win yesterday, the Llama Record Company, you've got an edge. But what's the strategy coming into today?
We're going to do what we practice. Brendan and I hopped into arena for like 6 hours a couple weeks ago, and we just fried the whole day. We know we were going to land. We know what we need to do to win. I've been casting about Fortnite the last 10 weeks. I'm as prepared as anyone else here. We're getting the dub.
Big words coming out there from Courage. He seems prepared. Let's get into our final duo pairings to walk out. We have Pipe Punk and Wax Motif. Send them on out. Wax Motif being the Australian-based DJ and producer. I mean, they look so excited to be there, just throwing it out. And they are fantastically well-dressed as well, Paula.
Yeah, I mean, what is... that's beautiful. But regardless, we do have to move on into the next duo. It's going to be Marky Locuras and Whit Lowry. Marky, one of those Spanish content creators, and he does it so well. I love watching his content.
Buena suerte, Marky. And Whit, of course, was here last year as well. No stranger to the Pro-Am stage, but just behind them, you have Patriota and Kyla Drew. We see them coming out there, the actress, and then Patriota had a fantastic performance yesterday during the Creative Showdown. They look great. And also, Kyla, your hair is fantastic. That is great. Whoever does your braids, shout out to them. Very well done. And now, Flakes Power and the Brazilian soccer player, Douglas Costa.
Flakes Power, I mean, we know his content. He's awesome. And then, of course, the Brazilian soccer player, it's Douglas Costa.
Vamos.
We got one more duo to welcome to the floor. It's going to be Folagor and
La
Bruce
tipa bailando.
Brown.
Big round of applause there for the final duo. Bruce
Ahí está
Brown,
el Fola.
basketball player in the NBA, trying to take out to the stage, rounding it out. And that is it for the walkout. You have the duos. Let's hear what our final duo had to say before taking the stage.
I'm hanging out with Bruce Brown from the Pistons. Bruce Brown, first off, how you feeling, my man?
I'm feeling great.
¿Por qué pasaron de él? ¿Por qué pasaron al Fola?
I've been practicing, so we'll see what I'm doing tonight.
Okay, all right. What's your strategy going into the Pro-Am?
See, I'm gonna land somewhere real calm first, and then I'm gonna go to the action and see what everybody's doing. But I can't land in the field with everybody here. They're too good.
Okay. Is there another duo out there that you got your eyes on? You're like, I want to stomp these guys out. Who is it?
I'm coming for Reggie Jackson. Be ready, Reggie Jackson. I'm coming for you.
Wow. Wow, just straight for it. No hesitation whatsoever. Reggie, you got a target on your back. But again, don't forget, it's Sunday, it's Father's Day. We're at the Fortnite Summer Block Party, and it's all about positivity. Have a positive message. Be here to support each other. People are out here bringing their friends, bringing their family. And you know what? You guys have been great so far. The round of applause for all of the players.
Si era Folagor, si era Fola. Si era el Fola.
I saw the sign earlier. We don't call people. Is that? Oh, best Fortnite duo.
Oh, bueno, al parecer está actualizar la tienda. Vamos a ver. Está bueno. Parece gomita. Músculos. No se deja nadie. Bueno, pues vamos a seguir con la transmisión. Tum, tum, tum. Ya, porque si no me voy a mover. Si era el Folagor.
It's about the friendly rivalries that come through. Courage and Jordan were able to take the W home yesterday, but now today they'll be competing against each other, and that's what it's all about. Now, Bala, are there any duos you're keeping your eye on?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking at Symphony and his duo partner because Symphony has some of the fastest edits, and you know, it's kind of the first time he's going to be on one of these big stages. He's used to staying in his room.
He is used to playing there, but you know, I'm really interested to see what happens with the Laser Beam and the Hannibal Burris team. Not in terms of necessarily coming out on top, but what they opt to go for. Laser Beam last year had a lot of fun going with a lot of antics in terms of the matches, and with 4 matches to play, what you go for could be a little ridiculous. Maybe they set up a trick shot, maybe they end up throwing up a building, but right now we're gonna throw it all the way up top to Pookie Face, who has an interview for us.
Thank you so much, Sundown. I am up here on the top deck. I have a whole row of duos crowd. Look at who I have right here. It's Laser Beam and Hannibal Burris. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing excellent. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you. I'm glad to see that you are sporting your onesie again. How does it feel?
Yeah, I was wearing this yesterday. It's very sweaty and stinky now, but I'm rocking it again, so feeling good.
hopefully everything will stay contained within there. And you're not going to have to put up with smelling him too much today. I just wanted to stop by say best of luck to the two of you. I'm going to keep on going. Here I have an elf. I thought they...
¡Ey! ¿Se paró? ¿Y qué rollo? ¿Se paró la transmisión? Oh, se paró la transmisión.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Perfect, thank you. And how are you feeling going into today's game?
Oh, I'm stoked. We're just gonna have some fun. We're gonna raise as much money as we can for charity. It's gonna be great.
That's an excellent way to approach it. Thank you so much, guys. I'm going to make my way down here a little bit further. So we have
peñas estarán jugando?
Loser Fruit, and we have Joel McHale. Joel, it's my understanding you're a bit of a funny guy, right?
I can't hear you.
You're a bit of a funny guy.
Oh, that's very nice of you to say. Not when you watch me play. It will be the saddest Fortnite game you've ever seen. I'm going to be Loser Fruit's decoy. I will just go into and then she'll see who's shooting at me, and I will run. If I can make my character cry, that would be great.
Well, hopefully we'll make everyone in the crowd laugh and have a great time. And Loser Fruit, you are no amateur here at the Pro-Am. You've done this before. What are you going to bring into today's games to further you and your partner along?
Well, I feel like everyone's nervous here, so I feel like we can do it. We'll just shoot at people, and it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Excellent strategy. Thank you so much, all of you. Crowd, you saw it here first. We have all of our players ready up here. Sundown, right back to you.
Thank you so much, Pookie. And Joel, you know, happy Father's Day to you, because I remember you played in the Pro-Am last year, and I'm pretty sure you lasted longer than Ninja, and that's what your son said. So, I mean, you got it. You don't have to rely on Loser Fruit for everything.
He'll be able to play himself, and like you said, not a stranger to the stage, was here last year, had his whole there as well, so happy Father's Day. But now we have a little bit of a special surprise for you guys. We're going to throw it to a world premiere Fortnite interstitial. Now, interstitial, that's a fancy word. You can check it out for yourself and take a look right now.
Qué animación tan más random.
Hey, hey, hey.
La pistola me echaba a salir para atrás, va a salir para atrás. Ah, no. H. Y adiós, globo. Valiendo queso. No. No.
Wow, absolutely incredible right there. Nice to see the animation. And just one thing I want to throw out there, flare gun OP apparently just took down 99 other players in the lobby. If you can take the battle bus out, that's impressive right there, Ball. And I mean, just the animation on that is really cool. I was a fan.
I love those little short film type of things where it's a little bit of fun and comedy, and you know, we get to know the characters of the island of Fortnite.
Well, that's the thing that kind of struck out to me, because it's the first time you've ever really heard like Jonesy kind of talk or express himself in that instance, and it's just like, oh, you can sense the desperation, and then just the little bit of a shame as he sees it all go. The victory royale pops up, probably the most bittersweet victory royale you could ever possibly go through. When it's all about ending up to be the last person left, a desert island isn't always the situation you want to be in, but somebody who's no stranger to being the last person left is Tifu, who is up top with an interview with Kitty. Kitty, can you hear me all the way up there?
Yes, Sundown, I'm here up top with Tifu. All the players are getting ready right now, but we thought we'd ask you a few questions before we get into things today. So we do have Cloaksy right behind us. You guys are close as friends, close to play, but today he's going to be your opponent. Are you going to be focusing him, or are you going to be just playing the game normally?
That was strange you brought that up. Yeah, I'm basically just going to hunt Cloaksy and Dylan Francis down the whole time. I'm just going to figure out where they're at and then just W key right into their box. And it's going to be a pretty interesting experience.
Oh, there's a bit of a rivalry already. I know you guys got the duo qualifiers coming up this weekend. Now that you've seen the stage, what do you think of everything?
I haven't seen the stage from like the outside, but from inside here it's pretty incredible. I think they did a great job. And I'm excited to play and see how it goes.
So, any last words for your opponents today? Maybe a back-to-back pro win?
Use code KittyPlays.
There you go. Thank you so much. We're sending it right back down to Sundown.
Thank you so much, Kitty. I mean, hats off to you, Tfue. It's hard to make her speechless, but did it right there. No strangers to the plug. But, I mean, you can tell having a little bit of fun there. Telling Cloaksy and Dylan, it's like, hey, if I see you guys at all, I am flying and I'm not going to let you go. You know what, one thing I want to ask the crowd right now. Who do you think would win in a 1v1? Do you think it'd be Tfue or do you think it'd be Cloaksy? Let me hear it for Cloaksy. Okay. Well, what about Tfue? You think Tfue would win?
Tfue.
Bala, that sounds pretty definitive.
That definitely sounds definitive. I mean, that's awesome. Tfue is gonna be hunting Cloaksy. That's gonna be interesting.
Now, the real question is, what do you do in that situation if you're Cloaksy? Do you just completely go pick somewhere else? You know, him and Dylan have played before. They're able to find different opportunities, different strategies. I think they'll be successful, but I mean, I'm about ready, Bala. Are you ready?
I am so ready, Sundown.
All right, hey, crowd, are you guys ready? Okay, that was pretty good. Are you guys ready? All right, that's a lot better. That's enough of the pre-show. That's it for me and Bala for now. We're gonna throw it on over the stage to Golden Boy, who's gonna kick us off. Golden Boy, take it away.
Ya los deshabilitaron.
What's going on, LA?
Oh, yeah,
you're looking good today. All right, everyone, I'm Golden Boy. You may have heard me commentate the action yesterday for our creative showdown, but today we're going to kick it old school. We're going to do it right in the island. We're going to have a good time playing some duos, and I know all of you are very excited to get into the action today. So I have a question for you all. Let's see here. I want to get like a little temperature check with the crowd. All right, who do you guys think is going to win? Do you think that it's going to be Marshawn Lynch and Ninja?
No, eso ya no, esos ya no ganan.
How about Cody Walker and Lachlan? Okay. Well, what about Josh Hart and Tfue? Oh, man. All right. Seems like the crowd is geared up. Seems like you're all ready to go. But enough talk. It is now time to kick things off. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2019 Fortnite Pro-Am, and it starts right now.
Oh, Remix. Lo mezclaron con la de Marshmello. Si le prestan mucha atención a la canción, se mezcló con la canción de Marshmello, con la que tocó en el concierto en lo que era Parque Placentero. ¿Cuánta fola? Enfócame a fola. El fola lo hizo directo. Me hubiera gustado que hubiera hecho directo cualquier otro. Ah, coreano tenía que ser. O asiático.
Incredible stuff. Once again, huge shout out to our in-house DJ Mike Realm for killing it all weekend long. This is the talent team that is going to be bringing you all of the action today. Interviews, breakdowns, you name it. And today, we're going to be playing for $3 million for charity.
$3 millones de dólares.
All for a good cause, and it is going to be an incredible time. But there are two people who are noticeably absent. That's right, that's right. Let's send it over to your commentators. It's going to be Zeke and Monster. Take it away, gentlemen.
Uy, uy, uy. Uy, uy, uy.
What's up, Fortnite fam? Man, that was so weak, Monster. Should we try?
Hubo españoles que no participaron. Creo que el único español era Folagor. No sé quién más haya participado de los españoles.
That's right, we are here again with the Pro-Am, and man, I heard a lot of hype for Tfue, but not enough hype for Ewok, because I want her to represent for the ladies out here today. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop into the format so you guys understand how these guys are going to be competing here at the Pro-Am. So, we have placement points.
That's right, top 15 is going to net you 3 points.
Eliminación, punto. Victoria Royal, 10 puntos. Lugar de 11 a 15, 3 puntos. De 6 a 10, 5 puntos. De 2 a 5... Y de 2 a 5 son 7 puntos. El que gane son 10. Primer lugar, 1 millón. Segundo lugar, 500,000. 150,000. De los 50. Del lugar 1150, 20,000. $20,000. 65. Un millón. Un millón. Mínimo la mitad se ve algo. Ah, ahí están enfocando al ninja atrás.
Yes, they are, Zeke. Yes, they are.
Now, guys, I was hanging out in the player lounge, okay? And I don't know, you were pretty close, I think you heard. There was a little bit of trash talk happening.
There was a whole lot of that.
Classic Chicken Parmesan here was trying to go head-to-head with Dr. Lupo. I think you guys just want to take a listen to this. Just listen.
Dr. Lupo, your AARP card won't help you here, old man. Guess what? It's Father's Day. I don't care. My gift to you, as the dad that you are, is a Q. Okay, I'm sending you back to the Q, bro. Literally, you stand no chance. Guess what? This isn't a singing and dancing competition, so having Jordan Fisher as a partner isn't going to help you here. When you put two average players together, it doesn't beat one god-tier player in me. My thickness is so incredible that you shiver when you see me in person. Guess what, Ben? You might be a couple inches taller than me. I'm 6'5", you're 6'7", but today, I'm gonna make you look like a little boy on the battlefield. Hop in the battle bus, Dr. Lupo. I know I take up 2 seats because I'm so wide, but I don't even care. You can sit on the floor, boy.
Courage JD looks like poorly animated claymation in real life.
Sometimes things, that was pretty savage, honestly. Like, I was like, dang, that's a lot of smack talk coming out of Courage. And then Dr.
Aidan, ahí está el Ghost Aidan atrás.
Dude, that was heated. And you know, not only that, and credit to
Ninja.
Lupo, man, he is one of the wittiest people that
No
I
ven
know.
más.
That is not the guy you want to go kind of toe to toe in a little.
El Aidan es el que está en la pantalla de la izquierda. El ninja es el que está atrás de la camisa de cono de nieve. Nunca me aprendí el nombre de ese.
Both very, very good at Fortnite. Now, you know, I feel like it's probably only fitting that we hear from them, because I mean, like, that was pretty good, right, guys? Like, I mean, in a fight, I want to hear. We'll do this kind of what Sundown did, and in a fight, who wins? Dr. Lupo and Courage, right? So let's first cheer for. Do you think Courage JD would win? Okay, what about Dr. Lupo?
Dr. Lupo.
It seems pretty definitive, and I think, you know what, why don't we send it over to Pookie Face and hear from them firsthand after that audience reaction?
Oh my goodness, Zeke, I am down here on the floor with these two teams, and tensions are high. I can definitely tell you that much. Now, whether you call it beef, whether you call it chicken parmesan is really up to you to decide. But you know what? There's been kind of some animosity between these two. Lupo, why don't you weigh on that for me?
Listen, it's not my fault that Courage JD ate all the chicken parmesan before the crowd could have any, okay? Just saying.
All right. And Courage, how do you retaliate against that? You know, there were some signs in the crowd earlier. How do you respond?
Listen, I'll let my facts speak for themselves, okay? $366,000+ raised for charity in the two events here. Top 120 Fortnite earner of all time. Better of the two casters between me and Lupo, just ask Epic. And I got the better looking, better singer and dancer of a partner in Brendan Urie. Sorry, Jordan, you're good. But we got high hopes for a living brother, and guess what? We're about to show you what's up on the battle bus, boy.
You just pulled out that Panic at the Disco reference. I do like it. Now, you know, I just got word that there's a picture that we need to show you.
Picture? A picture? What is it?
There's a picture of Lupo and oh, wow, that is something. All right, well, yeah. Do you two have a picture like that, Brenda?
We don't need that. They are simply put a pro and an am. This man has the looks of Shawn Mendes and the voice of Ariana Grande. We're going to win this thing.
And the body of a pumpkin.
Okay. All right, you know what, Jordan, last thoughts. What do you got to say to these guys?
I have many. Truly, at the end of the day, I'm just hoping sitting so close to Jack, his gravitational pull doesn't pull me away from my keyboard and my mouse. But I think even so, at the end of the day, the cohesion, I mean, you saw it in the picture, right? The cohesion, the practice that we got together on stream this morning. It's a shame. I wonder how long it's been since you guys played together. But, you know, we're really looking forward to the day. Honestly, at the end of the day, it's for charity. And thank you, Epic, for having us. Appreciate it. BestFortniteDuoEver.com. Thank you so much.
I could not have said it better myself. Thank you boys so much. Hopefully we can get everyone settled down. Zeke, back to you.
Oh my gosh. It is just going on here, Zeke.
I am
absolutely
devastated. That has happened to me all too many times. Before Night Fam, we know what you're here for. And that is Pro-Am games. Are you guys excited for some games? That is what I'm talking about. The players are boarding the battle bus right now when we're about to kick things off. We're about to have some of the craziest Fortnite games you have ever seen. You can see everyone getting ready, getting hyped, and getting in the zone. Look at this on the islands, of course. In typical fashion, you know, you hop in the island, you find the biggest group of people, and you emo.
Yeah, you know, I'm always down for a little conga line in the pre-game lobby. But
está jugando con control de Xbox. Pero no es del One, es del 360.
Oh my gosh, all right. Well, what's a duo you're looking for? Actually, Monster, I'm going to tell you what. Hold that thought for just a moment because Fortnite fans, the countdown has
ya va a
begun. Let's hear
empezar.
you. Let's go! The first match of the Summer Block Party Pro-Am is beginning right now.
¿Dónde?
Final moments we've all been waiting for.
¿Dónde está el Fola? No alcancé a buscar el Fola.
And this is the lovely news shot, right? You get to see the camera, the map, the land-ins. Who will go down first, Zeke?
Well, you know, I think
El típico caramelito. El Tifu sin su skin.
Step back, have some fun. We see Tifu there a moment.
Josh Hart. Block with Josh Hart, and I don't know, I see the map. There's some players
Ninja
there
y
as well.
Marshmallow.
There's someone else. You've got Ninja and Marshawn there. They're going to Lazy Lagoon. Looks like potentially uncontested as well. Valkyrie and Justin Jones. Looks like that they might be hitting fatal, and there is so many people there.
Everyone's touching down here, and most of these points of interest, these views we're seeing, there's players all over the place.
We've got eliminations coming in.
Ya empezaron a caer. De a poquito en poquito se están yendo.
Laser beam. Joey Bosa as well. There is eliminations happening left and right.
This wouldn't be a Pro-Am if it wasn't some good old action. And this
Uno
is what
menos.
we tune in here for, guys. Because it is popping off. But first up here, Hannibal's touchdown just outside of the Mega Mall.
So, as you saw that in that pre-interview, Hannibal has said collectively he's had 15 minutes total of Fortnite time.
Yeah, I can totally tell with how he's roaming around the side of the map there. Looked like he lost his duo for a second, but it's okay. Hopping over to Valkyrie here, who's doing a nice job canvassing the outside. Justin Jones, take it nice and close. You don't want to split up here. You will get punished.
Me pregunto cómo conseguirán esas tomas. Yo digo que la partida es regrabada.
Especially if you haven't had time to build up that chemistry. Just keep your partner close, communicate.
O quién sabe.
The key.
Quién sabe.
Look at the loadouts though. Now, you know what's weird, Monsters? I feel like we've been, you know, the open qualifier has been hopping in circle 4, 5, and 6 and beyond, and now we're going back to the beginning, back to roots.
Love some good old nostalgic early game action, because this is, or these are the, you know, kind of tidal waves that you get here in Fortnite. The low tides, the high tides, and it all comes down to every single interaction. Here's Tfue, guys, already has an elimination.
I believe that was over on Kray's partner as well, because we saw her there for just a moment.
Yep, and she's hidden somewhere in the block, not making a sound here. Not the person you want to go against.
Oh man, take a look at the first storm circle there. On that top right half of the map, looks like Tfue's gonna be pretty close there. Doesn't have to go too far. But everyone else, people down by Frosty, Happy Hamlet, even Lucky Landing, they're gonna have to start making that move.
Lo que no me gusta es que nomás quieren enfocar a los importantes.
They've already got an elimination, but Action Jackson is on 16 HP right now.
He's in a rough spot, and there's someone pushing with the baller, so he's gotta
be careful. Ya cayó uno. El clock.
Look at Dylan Francis. Look at this. Dylan Francis is playing decoy. He's rolling up in the baller, saying, "Look at me. I'm Dylan Francis. I'm gonna drop some hot tunes on you." And Cloaks is like, "Look, pop your head for just one moment."
Muerto.
That's exactly what happens.
There's more players here. You saw Demarius just underneath as well. Dylan Francis doesn't quite know what to do. You saw a little tick right there from the storm flip. But you know what? I think they're just going to count as a small victory.
Wildcat.
Cloak is just moving around here.
Wildcat's very close by as well. You got to think he saw that storm flip go off. Look at this. Demarius is like, "Look, just going to play this really
Vamos,
slow.
sal.
Don't
Yo sé que quieres
anything.
salir, sal."
That natural house cover. Just crouch down. Keep the footprint here to a minimum."
Listen, in his poor mind, he's like, "Action, they brought you here to come help me? How dare you go down so soon?"
Looks like Wildcat having a similar, being in a similar situation there. Janina has been knocked out, and so Wildcat's got to figure out what he's going to do. This would have been huge for Demarius if he had gotten to that baller, but Wildcat already on and looking to make those rotations. And don't forget, if he picked up the card, he could potentially go for the revive, the revive over on Janina.
Yeah, good call, and you already saw him kind of pushing up towards the polar peak to make that happen. And oh man, I talk about wanted to see Ewok be successful, but no! Aiden just came out and shut that entire dream down. Aiden making quick work of Kurt Ben Kurt and Ewok.
Aiden, I cannot believe you did that. Ewok taught you how to sign Ghost, and this is how you repay her?
Aidan.
So disappointed.
Aidan.
Is also a World Cup final qualifier, so he's looking to represent.
Es que ya no conviene mucho lo que es el tipo de juegos en la corredera. Bueno, sí conviene, en parte. Pero para los que no sabían usar la corredera, como que se les fue.
Down sight from Lemonix.
Now, this is where things get a little difficult, right? Because they're going to start applying pressure. Joey's got to get their very fast builds coming out of Joey. I like this. Now, the question is, do Lemonix and his dual partner, Brian, do they try to get aggressive? You think they're just going to let this revive happen?
I don't think
ya, no los pueden rushar, así que tienen tiempo de revivirlo.
Jimmy's down in the field, so there's something already going on there. Yeah, that's a heavy sniper. They got to get out of there ASAP.
Heavy sniper, sí le dio un buen tiro.
200 shield as well, or 100 shield and 100 health.
Sombra.
Very tanked up right now.
They do not want any of this action, but look, Lemonix, he is hungry. He's like, look, I want the charity money. If he had gone for that shot and landed, it would have been huge. More shots, but nothing has connected. Jarvis finds himself in elimination, and we're still at 38 duels. Monster, don't forget, top 15 is that initial threshold.
Qué combinación más rara.
Long way to go.
You know what? I'll tell you this, I'm surprised. There are 71 players still alive right now.
Yeah.
As much action as we saw just kind of unfold and pop up at the start, dude, I didn't think there was going to be that many guys still alive this late in the game.
Yeah, man. Look at this pressure play. You got Grime, you got Airwax over from Solary up on that Sky platform. Got Matt and FX Sad. Look at
Uy,
this.
están cercas.
FTX
A mí me
Sad
huele a
too.
que se
And
van a
sure,
agarrar.
man, they're just farming up as much as they can. But don't forget, Airwax as well, over Team Solary. He is a dual qualifier. Their entire roster went through in the, not this upcoming dual qualifier, 2 back. So he's a pretty fierce competitor. He's ready. He's like, Grime.
¿Quién sabe
got me,
qué
Grime's like,
rollo?
"No, we're about to win."
El que no ha visto es que
Absolutely, Airwalks. I'm a
me hayan
huge
enfocado al
fan
Fola, a
of what
menos
he
que la
can
hayan
do with
eliminado y no me
not
diera
only the
cuenta.
solos, but the duos, right? Back at home when he's out there doing his competition.
El
Team
bat doble.
Solari is just
El bat doble todavía no sale.
Grime didn't quite realize
¿O
he
sí?
could walk into that little lava pool there.
You know, it's maybe he's just trying to get somewhere fast. You know, it's okay. He just took the 3 damage. Everything's all good. Someone
Ya
else
se va a poner buena la pelea ahorita.
You saw the guys drop. Look at this. Airwax calling it out. Lasering. It's Marshawn. And immediately, Airwax using that incredible precision to rip him out of the sky.
So you know who's close. Marshawn does have a teammate, and that's Ninja, who's right above now, putting fire down on both of these guys. Can he be clutch here? Heavy Snipe comes out, takes a little bit of fall damage. Great grenades down there as well. One is going to connect Zeke.
He's got to try and bank them back so they're fracturing as much of the builds as possible. But look at this. He's like, honestly, I'm not in a great position. Marshawn's already gone. I just probably need to bail on the entire situation. He's got the launchpad monster, but look at this. They're just keeping him from making decisions, right? Keeping him isolated, making sure he can't leave. They're using so much, too. There's another team from up above!
Lo deleteó
This might
bien
be it for
feo.
Ninja as he is now backed against the wall. The wall replacement does happen. Up for the high ground he goes.
Y adiós, Ninja.
Beats him with the combat to the face. Down goes Ninja and Marshawn Lynch for making the wrong rotation.
I think Ninja might
¿Hay
have
tarjetas de respawn?
a little bit. He probably wanted to try and go for the card.
No que yo sepa. El Tifu.
At the end of the day, hindsight is 2020. Tifu here, and his dual partner, Josh
¿Hasta el
Hart,
Tifu
looks
solo?
like someone's
No.
trying to get a little bit cheeky right now.
I love what he's doing here. Tifu is in the pocket right now, really putting up the pressure. He's just got his teammate Josh Hart over, safely into distance, putting down fire here so Tifu can get these balls, try and get these shots. That's one. Can he get the second? And he does. Tifu with 4 huge eliminations right now. See, every elimination is worth a point.
Un Heavy, no lo va a agarrar, no.
He's probably in the lead right now.
Just hurt.
That's right. There's only so many points. We've got Airwax, who has 4 eliminations. Nick A30 and Tifu. Wow. All tied with 4. Everyone is popping off. Speaking of Nick A30, you've got Jarvis very close by.
This is so scary.
If they're not careful, they could very easily meet there and here. Look at this. And Mayers, don't forget, Mayers is over here on Jarvis's left. He's ready to respond.
Listen, crowd, let me tell you, Jarvis on the controller is absolutely scary. He is so good. If I'm being honest, Nick is probably lucky Jarvis wanted to back up right here because his shot can punish. No, I am not kidding, guys. This will be a very intense battle if it does pop off, but dude, let's talk about our Elim leaders.
Va a llegarles más gente.
World Cup qualifier, Nick A30.
Quién sabe cómo les vaya a ir.
The largest, one of the largest on the YouTube community for Fortnite.
Ah, iban persiguiéndolo, se regresaron.
Person in the community. They are leading right now and popping off, and not far behind them is Nick
Fueron los que se fueron.
with 3 eliminations. So it's going down right here.
Controller gang, if you're here in the building, let me hear you scream for Nick Merckx. You gotta send him your energy. There he is on
Adiós.
screen. He sends a shot out over on Grime, and look at this. He wants to get aggressive. Kyle, his duo, is down. But look, Nick has been in these types of situations before. He's been competing all qualifier long.
Llega más gente.
And I mean, he's been a competitive veteran across a multitude of titles.
Yeah, but this is crazy. Look at the map, guys. There are so many players migrate. Kyle's already gone. If I had to guess, Nick is kind of moving
Está juntando
towards
la gente de un
what might
cierto
be the
lugar.
respawn bus, but look at this, just duos everywhere.
He's probably, honestly, not going to get the chance here. You see him right on the other side of Vicstar. Vicstar is here. These are 2 titans of the Fortnite community, and I got to know what is going to unfold right now, because keep in mind, Vicstar is, first of all, Martin Star is gone. But look at his HP. He has not topped back off the 75. Nick, though, he's got that massive HP advantage. Vicstar going to try.
Como que la jugaste muy mal.
No. Nick heard it. He's like, yo, there's someone in here.
Que si se ve la cabeza te la van a rentar. Que si se ve la cabeza te la van a rentar.
Big Star is sitting so still right now.
I'm surprised we can see more of his face.
This is really cat and mouse. And Nick is the cat hunting right now. Big Star's the mouse in the corner. Hidden away in his little tunnel here. But lucky for him, Nick's just, all right, he's going to keep it calm. He doesn't have a duo. He doesn't know Big Star is by himself, right?
Yeah.
For all he knows, that could be a fresh duo. So playing it nice and safe here. Going for placement points right now.
Someone's up above as well, Monster. There's people all the way around Sunny Steps. And the new safe zone is putting us just on top of it. Everyone else on the outside going to start making their way in. Power up on top. Looks like Tabor and Brian there has gone down, but Lemonix's duo is ready to respond and get the revive. Tfue and Josh Hart, they are topping themselves off with the campfire. This is really important, right? You want to make sure when you're going into these next rotations that you have as much resources and HP, basically, to work with heading into these next fights. Because that 1 point of HP could absolutely make a difference.
Look at the strat right
¿Que
here.
revivieron a Tfue?
Keeping Josh Hart safe, almost like...
Ah, no. La ninja fue el que se murió. Perdón.
Yes, Tfue's on foot. If anyone even looks his way, he's got that heavy sniper. He's going to punish him. Josh Hart just moving on up, getting to that safety zone. He's leaving Tfue behind. Tfue's getting shot up a few times here.
I wonder if
Didn't make it to the guys.
the baller. I was gonna say he passed by an empty bar. This is huge. Okay, they both got ballers. This means that they can be very aggressive with the rotations or extremely safe. They can go and hide if they need to, build enough time. Because remember, top 15 is the first round of placements, and we're halfway there.
Yeah, Tfue already marking the next zone for his teammate. I love that kind of interaction. Just let him know, hey, this is where we got to get to. And talk about places you want to be. That edge, the edge, right? Look at Jarvis here. Jarvis has got 2 eliminations already. He's doing really good.
Look at this. Aiden up on top, doing his best impersonation, rebuilding Tilted Towers on top of Sunny Steps.
Muchos agarraron lugar.
Tilted, but also, like, what's up?
El Aidan.
I'm about it. 31 players currently in this game. 31 duos, excuse me. 54 players. So check out this.
El Aidan es de mando.
A lot of players already inside on Sunny, but there's even more that are coming in right now. Because this zone is closing. Another 53 seconds, and then we're going to get a smaller zone to work with.
You see, and normally we kind of hop in right now and just take you guys straight to the action, but this is how intense it is to even make it to these final moments.
Yeah.
Interactions. Shift everything. Okay, but we're looking at Sunny Steps. Cloak and Dylan Francis still alive, and look who's next to them. It's Tfue and Josh Hart.
Could we see these two go head to head? I want to see this so bad. Look at this Cloak getting maybe a little aggressive.
El Cloak busca gente.
Dylan doing I like what Dylan's doing. He's watching the other side. He's like, all right.
Tiene ganas de salir, pero no puede salir. No tiene armas, no tiene casi nada.
If Cloak aggravates that duo, they have a heavy snipe. The key to open any box.
Vamos con el de la sombra, vamos con el de la sombra.
Might be a huge mistake here, but Cloak just peeking around right now. It's so crazy. You don't know how much danger. All of them don't really realize how much danger is all around them. These moments.
I think what's going to be key here as well is that storm flip. He's got one in his inventory. We saw some recent changes to it. Now, don't forget, these guys also have ballers. We saw Dylan kind of playing decoy a little bit. Look at this. They're just going to rotate out the back. They're like, you know what? Let's get another position. This is just too hot right now. Let's be able to look at this. There's just people all over the place. It's still so dense.
Yep, and this is where everyone puts on the brakes because you don't get any placement for quite some time, right? The way this format works, you have to play nice and slow to make it to these end games.
Mala idea.
But when you're this far into the late game, it's just too risky.
El Cloak ya se echó 2.
Guys, if you're a fan of Tim the Tatman, let's hear you right now.
Bueno, fue tan mala idea, alcanzó a librarse.
That's right, crowd. You see, you can tell he's like, yeah, they're cheering for us. That's right, Tim. We love you. Also, happy Father's Day. Quick follow-up there. But don't forget, they've got no eliminations. But that's still fine. He's got plenty of time.
You want to know what I observed? They are not together.
They are not.
His teammate is way off on
¿Ya vieron
the
eso?
corner, and they got split up
50 personas en un solo punto.
RL Grime and Airwalks here. Got to touch base with them down in the player lounge. Grime very just shy. He didn't even want to get on the interview, but Airwalks is all about it. That's what I expect from a World Cup qualifier. Now look at Airwalks leading the push. This is what I love. The pro player saying, "Follow my lead."
Demasiado pro players en un solo lugar.
Bam, yoinks that base right from underneath their feet, and it's his now. He's got some high ground. He did lose his teammate though, unfortunately, but doesn't matter. Grind builds right up. Now they're at 6 eliminations as a team.
Man, this is really good. So I like that Airwax is going in first. You know, Airwax is so comfortable in these situations. He's always been competing again, a qualifier going to the finals in New York City. So he's like, I'm completely happy to go in first, right? Yeah. I'm either going to run into their pro or their other player, and then at that point, it's like a 50-50, right? Do I take the shot? Maybe he goes on the defense and just creates a little nest like he did here for him and Grime. Really great stuff. I like to see it. Now, this next circle,
Se quedó pillado. A ver. El César, el buen César. Vamos a ir con transmisión.
No one's safe now. That's one Elam right there. Can he get a second? That is going to get followed up. He takes out a World Cup qualifier. Bucky goes down.
the action is insane.
Another one.
Watch his elimination feed in the top left. You've seen not only Airwax and Grime eliminate people left and right, but Tfue as well. He's on 6 elims. Airwax
Hay
is
mucho
on
riesgo
7.
bajar.
Nick Merckx and Nick 830 are both in this tied with 5 eliminations. There were still so many players left to be cleaned up, and we're finally getting down nearer and nearer.
Se van a lo seguro con sus bolonchos.
Just think about that, Monster. This is the first game and we're not even in top 15 yet.
No one's gotten placement, guys. Top 15 duo is going to get them placement. There are 20 teams remaining in this game. That means there are loads of people that are solo at this point, already lost their teammate, like Gotaga on top, sitting there by himself right now. Airwax does have another player knocked right by him. Grime is also very weak right now, so they're in a little 2v2 scuffle in that close quarter right
Creo que
there.
el Fuera no sobrevivió a la primera ola.
This is just a nice little aerial view of everything that's going on the edge of the map. All of your favorite players. Symphony's still in it.
Oh, man.
Lucelka is still in it.
Monster, you know what time it is. It's just about time for that moving circle. We get a nice view at Nick 830. What's going on with him?
No, me está medio difícil agarrar.
Josh Hart.
Yep.
So Tfue lost his teammate.
But this is Tfue we're talking about. He can clutch up things.
Y sin
Now, look,
materiales
Nick is
también.
out of materials, 6 eliminations, and only a single magazine left in the AR, but plenty of slugs in that combat shotgun. He's going to look and try and navigate these and catch players off guard if he can, because he desperately needs materials. A player behind, 102 to the face, that's Cody Walker. He is
¡Qué escopetazo!
Nick cannot build right here, Zeke. He's looking for anything.
No, estás muerto, amigo, estás muerto.
Cody Walker went down, but he's so far
Y...
by Cyber PK. Oh my friend. Tfue here with 7 eliminations and materials galore. Ammo, he's got it all. But so does Airwax. These two, and Cloak and Dylan Francis on this Jarvis as well. So many massive names aided here too. Symphony, Muselk, there's so many names. Juju getting dropped. And look, Tfue goes down. Airwax took him down. Airwax is on 10 eliminations. He took out Tfue, took out Juju, and he's still going. He's got the high ground. 900 materials. Someone is behind him. What's he going to do? Just builds up right now, trying to find a little moment to kind of gather himself, right? Catch back up. And off he goes. He's got shadow bombs. Is he going to start rotating?
He's got to go perfect. That's right. Let everyone else battle it out. Just ignore them all. You're one duel away. Cloak and Aiden both go down. They go down the crossfire. It's a free-for-all right now, just like you said.
6 de 10.
Get this one right here. That's huge.
Uno menos.
Finds another one. He's at 11 eliminations. He finds someone else in the zone. That's another top 4 situation. That was Lachlan. He shuts him down. Right now, Airwax is in such a commanding and powerful position on the high ground. And don't forget, this Stormflip is
2 contra 1.
entire zone. There's only so much space these players can work with. He's just waiting for a ball set. It's 1 contra 1. That is a 1v1.
Nah, no, ¿qué estás haciendo, amigo? Primera victoria. Como que ese último como que se amenzó. No supo qué hacer. Se me hace que...
Victory Royale. 24 points, and here are those final moments. Symphony cracks Bell, takes him down, and look, Patriot is just on the other side of the wall. He's got to be careful as to how he's navigating. And look at this, Airwax is already in that power position. He's waiting. He's saying rotate. Don't forget, he waited that half second.
Me puso nervioso. Vamos a meter el César. Ah, se fue.
And it's just Airwax that actually cleans up the elimination. So, still though, my goodness, how I don't even. First of all, mad props on the dabs, not as good as the micro dab, but still, it's still pretty good. What an incredible first game. That was just the first game of the Pro-Am.
This is the Pro-Am, all right? It's going down.
I'm losing my voice.
That was great.
I'm losing my voice. That's what's just going to happen. Tomorrow I'm going to have no voice. Now you guys in the audience here in the LA Forum, what'd you think of that first game? That's what I'm talking about. What an incredible game there. We saw Tifu, Cloak, Aiden, Dylan Francis, Symphony, these power
Nick
players.
30 versus Cypher PK. Nick had no mats. That was crazy.
Oh my gosh, dude. 3 more games like this. My heart can't take it. I can't. But we're gonna push through. We're gonna push through. What an insane game. Don't forget to use that hashtag Summer Block Party. Send us your favorite moments. Tell us how you're enjoying this crazy event. It's so much.
Estuvo muy buena la partida esa. La primera partida. ¿Soy yo o se le bajó el sonido? Se le bajó el sonido. Como que se para el directo. Eso está o sí. Está bueno, pero me gusta más este. Aunque este también está bueno. Iníciame la transmisión. Ay, se ve bien feo, ¿por qué?
Brilliant shots there and on board with what ended up being our victor royales. You can see Airrocks taking great shots to the sky. RL Grind throwing some shots over, and that was Marshawn Lynch. You can immediately see how Airrocks checks above him, where those shots around, knowing that Ninja is lurking and around in there. The shots come down. They both make sure they box up, but from a combined effort, throwing down shots with the AR and then able to take it away. Tfue putting pressure down with that tactical shotgun. What he does best, picking up Do Young Kim, and then Nick A30 going to work, showing off the accuracy of the tactical AR.
Bastantes tiros.
Just brilliant to pick that one up and getting the full elimination onto Xavier Woods. And then Pipe Pong showing off that sniper rifle, the semi-automatic. It gets a lot of error, but Valkyrie caught that one. Yeah,
El Pipe. El Pipe también.
But RL Grind putting the work here, saying my song for your Adams, well, how about for my builds? Getting a nice little double ramp up, one by oneing himself out, and editing down and reset. I see you putting on some work there on the side, but brilliantly done. Game one was fantastic, some great moments, but we're gonna throw it back up to the casters at the desk. Monster and Zeke, take it away, gents.
Thank you so much, Sundown. We are back there. Good to see Courage AD looking so good. Dr. Lupa and Jordan Fisher. Don't forget, we've got 3 more games on deck. Getting ready to head back into the next one, of course. Everyone's reboarding the battle bus. That's the way it works. But really quickly, before we hop into this next game, let's take a peek at the standings. I'm curious to see how things are shaking out for these players. Because Grime and Airwax, I mean, that lead.
Absolutely no surprise there. Airwax way up at the top. But hey, look at these 2nd through 10th. Cloak and Dylan Francis, Tfue, Josh Hart, Aiden Lost, Symphony. Did we expect anything different? Nick A30's up there at 8th place.
26 puntos
this
hicieron.
Is awesome for them. They're still in top 10. This is anyone's ball game.
That's right, and it only, this is just the first game. Even if you were eliminated 100th, it's not that big a deal. You got 3 more games to show up. You just need a game like this, where you get 26 points, and here we jump to page number 2, more names. Don't forget.
No, el Fola, además que sí fueron de los primeros que eliminaron.
For charity, so many big names, so many more games to hop into. And of course, I cannot wait to get back into the action.
So this is a good question. Are you guys ready? There we go.
We're talking about Fortnite, fam. You saw top 5.
Está
You
empezando
know
el
how
segundo.
insane these next few games are gonna be. Let's hear it one more time for all the players playing.
Está escuchando música ese.
And here we go, Monster. 4, 3, 2, 1. The battle bus has launched. And we're coming in over Gus, heading by to Snobby Shores. Almost a perfect cut down the center of the map. And yet again, we get to see all the players' perspectives, see how they're zoned in right now. They want to try and get some of this charity money. They want to be the best among their peers. They want to say we for the Pro-Am champions.
Yeah,
No veo al Fola.
take home a sweet, sweet trophy. Remember, there's only
No
2.
vi al Fola.
That's right. Well, now, so there's 4 in the world, and Ninja and Marshmallow took last year away.
Oh yeah, they already own those.
So you mean, if you're like Ninja, I'm thinking, I want to try it. I'd like a second roll pickaxe, why, then I have 2, and then I can kind of dual wield them. So I hear some people chanting, let's go Ninja. That's what I'm talking about, of course, of course. But here we go. These players are making their...
Quién sabe si mi nueva amiguita vaya a jugar. Pero pues no cuesta nada invitarla.
Losing in the early game. Nick A30 had so many eliminations last time. This is why. If you land Fatal Fields, he's ready to bring it to you, and it looks like he's got himself a flint knocking. Xavier Woods, man, all that smack talking. Him and Royalistic are not doing so hot, unfortunately.
Well, this is Nick A30 we're talking about. Pretty fearsome. Pretty fearsome here, but over on the other side, Courage JD, Brendan, we saw Courage eliminate Valkyrie. She's been gone. That's it. Back in the lobby, waiting for that next bus.
That's right. And Brendan took out someone else there. It was Justin Jones, but over on your right-hand side, guys, here's the format. Don't forget, 15th, get them a couple points. That's a long way out, up to 10th, and then 5th as a duo, and last but not least, that Victory Royale. Every elimination up until that point, or up until then, is worth 1 point, but a little bit of a skirmish going on here is Courage is getting shot up, so he's already lost the shield. He's down to just bandages.
He needs to make something happen, man. He's got to find a half shield, some minis, anything at all, even a med kit to get him back up to the 100. Brendan's in the same position, right?
Estoy viendo las eliminaciones. Porque no vi que ellos eliminaron al Fola.
The gun is what they have.
Yep, no shield. Barely anything else. They're in like a weird pinch here. Those players have that high ground. And you know, when a good player lands
Vamos, amiguito, campea.
Like that just gives them confidence.
Campea
like,
como
they
pro.
don't even have shield. I hit both of them. That's why Taven Bryan's pushing up here. He's got the 100 shield already.
And you got to think too as well, right? Like you send a few shots their way first, and then you waited 30 seconds before sending more shots over. If you don't see blue numbers, which is those shields, you're like, oh, they're probably at 75 off of whatever we hit them for. So you know they're looking to hunt these players down. They want to shut down Courage JD. Look at this. Just making rounds. Are they in this house? Nope, not in this one.
Loving these angles right here. Lemonix is just looking around right now. He's on the hunt. Slurper juice, or the slurp juice is already ticking here. So with every second that passes by, his health is going
mejor fusil en esos casos.
Using this little bit of distraction, he's going for that high ground.
Dado que la de tambor es muy incierta los tiros. Ah, sí hay tarjetas de respawn, pero no.
That's it.
Pone a bailar.
Wait a minute. If I heard this right, Chandler Riggs got a pickaxe elimination. I think we gotta go to this replay. I gotta know. Chandler, go! Reliving the Walking Dead, saying get away from me.
No tiene armas.
Can't he find it? Dude, that was aggressive. Look at him go here, just beating down players. No weapons, doesn't even need them.
¿Dónde es pistola?
Wow,
Corre.
That was like The Walking Dead, because all he had after was just a pistol. That's it.
El ninja.
Back with Ninja. Man,
oh, his teammate's down.
He's probably just got to abandon him. He's got to say, look, you know what? We're not really in a good spot to take this. Maybe would just fail. Now, if you're Ninja, you know, you got to think, I can't let this just go. Look at that. Immediately turns. Uzel going to take a face full lead there.
Gotta be careful. Uzel does know how to use those weapons. He's also a daily Fortnite player. Hopping back to the Happy Hamlet one-shot girl.
80, one-shot
no,
girl.
I'm not gonna lie. Very happy to see Julie here. This morning she woke up saying, not feeling too hot. But in the end, she went to the doctor, got it all taken care of, and now she's joining us. Very happy to see her here. So
Boloncho.
Fortnite fans, if you're tuning in, please just go send some love her way. I know she'd very much appreciate it, but look at this zone right now. You know, these guys are sitting very comfortably in Happy Hamlet. And, you know, if there's this play space they've got to work with. Some of it's in the water.
Ooh, another very weird zone. Super south zone here. Whenever that happens, it typically leads to more congestion, but hopping in with Jarvis, who's got this
Así, escalera de 3 pisos.
Jacob lands in a nice little stinker right there. It's going to flush him out. And he's peeking. He knows where he's at. This is more ticks for Jarvis. That's another 15 health. Sends in a second. Doesn't quite connect that time, but
Te falló la ventana, amiguito.
Has been flushed out here. Gives his teammate a little bit of time to kind of gather together. Myers is just a little too far here from Jarvis, though.
That's good. I really
Quedan
like
80, es la primera tormenta.
You're just using that to buy yourself a little bit of time, collect yourself, meet back up with your duo, and then reassess the situation. Now, Jacob, he's making
a pretty aggressive push here. He knows that Jarvis is up on that hill, and he's trying to be a little more aggressive. He's trying to find an angle if possible, but he's like, we don't need to be fighting
gamer.
right now. Let's just keep.
Hecho tranquilo. Oh, vamos, no me gusta.
Yeah, you gotta respect it. He's definitely trying to back off right now and see if he can find the prime time opportunity. Maybe bait him in and get a couple shots. That's why he's backing up here, seeing if they can fall for this little bit of a trap to expose themselves. But that's going to kind of diffuse itself. We got back to Cody Walker and Lachlan here.
Now, Lachlan, if you were watching the elimination feed, he just picked up Pokimane. She has been eliminated. Lachlan, codename Elf, codename Locky here. He is hungry for more. He sees the player running there.
¿Qué haces, amiguito? Demasiado lento.
They're on very low HP, and there you go. Martin Doherty is picked up as well.
You know, this is looking like a whole different game. The last one, we were barely at 70+ players alive. You know, it took a little bit of time, but I think we got that first game jitter out the way. This is only Storm Wave 1, leading into the second zone here. And look at the shots haven't stopped.
I mean, Lachlan is disgusting. All right, he is honed in, looking for more players. But look at this, man. They are in the storm. Now, they don't have too far to go, but this is just damage you don't want to be taking right now.
Ooh, there is a baller there, so see Lachlan running straight for it. He's going to have to dip out on Cody.
He's like, I'm going to be okay. just make it into safety. I think, so Cody, I feel like he probably should have transferred the ball over to Cody just because he's got a shield to work with, but...
No sé, no vi si estaba alguien más. No. No se una mi partida. Estoy invitando.
Versus Scarlet and Ellie here. Snickers are coming out. Airwalks is chewing it up.
Otro menos.
Sad actually got the pick there, so this is not looking too good for Airwalks. I think too much smack talk in the previous game. Scarlet does take him out, and now Sad's making a full-on push here. FPX Sad. Up to Dynamite.
That storm flip just gonna minimize the affected play space, force people into
La granada es como una fétida más o menos. Hace 5 daño por segundo.
He's got himself that slurp, but don't forget that's healing over time. He's gotta just wait it out. Another storm flip coming out. Okay,
uy, se la jugaron, se la jugaron.
5 damage to your HP. And look at this, they've only got so much.
Uy, creo que alguien me habla. A ver, permítame.
Sad finding himself in a little bit of an awkward position. Look at this. News up is here. He's like, hello? Are you fighting? I'd like some of this, please.
This is just perfect for Sad here. Now he's just they're showing why he's here today. Hello, representing Bye Bye himself. You jumped into the wrong battle, buddy, as he is still holding it down.
He's gonna make News very sad after that performance. Come on, guys, you know I had to. Now the question is, what happens? Jordan Fisher has been eliminated there in the top left in your elimination feed. This spell disaster.
Koa definitely someone to be afraid of, traveling all the way from South Korea to be here today. But Scarlet and Ellie, man, just you gotta respect Sad. He pushed off 4 players in that situation. Matt Judon, unfortunately, just wasn't doing
Vuela, amiguito, vuela.
his final moment, so he really was up there just kind of putting it all
Se
down.
la tormenta. No, no es mucho lo que le afecta a la tormenta, pero sí. Sí da a conocer de que sí le da.
Down. Now over to Ninja. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Marshawn yet again has been down. So Ninja's got to make something happen. Hopefully he picked up the card because there is a respawn van here in Lucky Landing. But look, there's even more players.
Ooh, Ninja and Bucky.
Oh, Lupo is here
Timo is right around the corner.
And Dr. Lupo's right above that as well, but Ninja trying to take on Bucky. No, this is the wrong player to fight. Bucky's already qualified for this. Oh!
Y otra vez, Ninja. ¿Qué te está pasando, amiguito?
Push right on through. This is why he's going to the World Cup, guys. That's going to be their first elimination.
You can see too when Bucky picked up the elimination there with Kenneth, there was big smiles. They're like, "That's Ninja. You know that's a confidence booster."
Yes, I got to meet Bucky's mother and Bucky. We did a little bit of a interview earlier today, and she said she's his biggest supporter. She almost said, I believe word for her, said, I fangirl for my son, and that's her biggest supporter. But
that's so awesome.
That's the kind of support you love to see in the Fortnite community. But
you know, around here, I'm curious. What's our boy Dr. Lupo doing? Let's take a moment to see. So remember, Jordan Fisher got picked up. There he is.
Dr. Lupo.
Finger gun. I like it. Loadout's looking pretty good. He's got that single shadow bomb, and he's got to try and make himself to safety. So if I'm Dr. Lupo, I'm thinking, all right, what do I need to do here to get placements first, right? Let's at least make it into that top 15 first. Then I'll look to pick up elims. You know, people are not going to really be paying attention to a single player if he's playing it right, playing it slow, playing it a little bit sneaky. But I mean, there's still quite a number of big names left in the lobby. Aiden, Lemix, Patriota, Nick A30, Cloak, KU, Lachlan, Bruce Brown, just to name a few, Nick Merckx as well.
That's right, and don't forget, guys, if you see something you like, make sure you guys use that hashtag SummerBlockParty and hit us up on social media, guys. We love to see the clips and those interactions. I'll be sharing everything that comes my way. Saw some players hiding. It was Scarlet who's in the field, and
Vamos.
turn Cloak now. They're sending off some fire shots here. Jacob sending in the dynamite. Nice little window play here. He's got that right camera peek. Is he going to be able to find a little opportunity? There's one. They just counted that as a huge victory for them, right? Just, you know what? We got the elim. Just gotta back out of here now. Bye-bye to your teammate. Get some fresh loot. And they're off. They're gonna get the
Van a haber mucho menos gente que hace rato en los últimos puntos.
You gotta understand, this guy already took good care of your teammate. Oh, that's what happens.
¡Qué deleteada!
He didn't forget about you, buddy. Things are coming this way, and takes him right out the game.
So while Connor's sitting here like, all right, you know, we should probably make this rotation, his duo partner's like, I've been watching this guy.
El folagor sigue vivo.
Yeah, we'll make the rotation, sure. Ewok here, check it out. Over with Kurt.
El folagor sigue vivo.
Launchpad when they need to bail. Looks like Kurt also has
Ese es mi fola.
Look at the loadout coming in right now. Ooh, I like it. And they're in the current safe zone, feeling pretty good.
And I love this right here. Ewok rocking that Falcon jersey to represent her teammate, Kurt who's on the Falcons. That's pretty cool right there. A little bit of extra love right there. You can see she's throwing out a couple pings right here, trying to communicate with their duo. For an opportunity here.
I like that Ewok is pre-editing things. She's waiting. She's not confirming it. She's saying, if we need to bail, I've got the editing ready. Here we go. Launchpad comes out. That's the kind of things, those little things are going to help you level up your gameplay when you're playing Fortnite. And now here we go. Ewok looking to get aggressive. I mean, look, we know Ewok is insane.
She's about to show you guys why. Someone's letting out some shots. Her teammate is split up. What's she going to do? She's got to back him up here.
Look at the thought process there as well. We know shots are coming in, and instead of her trying to figure out where the player's going.
Hola. Oh, vaya, sí se unió. No habla. Aló. 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 No. Creo que no tiene micro. Creo que nuestra amiguita no tiene micro. Uy, uy, uy. Bueno, vamos a esperar. Vamos a Lomas. Nuestra pequeña nueva amiguita. Me está grabando un audio en WhatsApp. WhatsApp ese. Dun, dun, turururun, turun. Dun, tururun, dun. Turururun, turun, turun. No es mi amiguita la que está jugando, pero vamos a ver qué tanto puede hacer su hermanito. Vamos, come on, vamos todos allá. Manos a la obra en una sola maniobra. ¿Se mueve ese? Vamos a indicarle a dónde vamos para irnos de una vez. Hacemos con esto. Ahorita voy a ver si sabe jugar el men. Ok, se ve que puede correr. Vamos. A ver, tengo un mensajito. Felipe, sí, soy un otaku. Un otaku, como dicen algunos. No como tacos, pero... Bueno, sí como tacos. De todos modos, un saludito y gracias por pasarte mi directo. Pero si quieres agregarme, aquí ando. Felipe. Vamos a partidillas. Un putaco, güey. Uy, si ese man se queda ahí se lo va a pescar la tormenta. No se lo va a pescar, se lo pescó la tormenta. ¿Tienen boloncho? No, entonces, ¿quién es el boloncho que escucho? Oh, ya vi de quién es el boloncho que escucho. Creo que se le cayó el boloncho al amiguito. Oh, sí sabe, se curó con la fogata. Qué borraza. De hecho, déjame. Oye, ¿de casualidad me escuchas? Ahora la cabeza si sí o si no. ¿No? Creo que ese es un no. No, creo que ese es un no. Creo que no me escucha. Ok. Vamos a dar ahora. ¿Quién sabe hacia dónde se fueron esos? Ven para acá, amiguito. Quizás desde dónde le disparan a mi amiguito. No me andaba. Ah, llegó más raza. Oh, vaya. ¿Se sabe? No, no sabe. Creo que no sabe. No, creo que no sabe. What the fuck con ese por qué? Tres, pero no me da buena espina de que esté ahí. Y te hubieras echado el DS, amiguito, no. Creo que no sé construir. Sabe disparar, pero no construir. Bueno, chicos, hasta aquí. Bueno, vamos a echar una miradita antes de terminar el directo. Vamos a echar una miradita a cómo va el torneo. Hey. ¡Oh, qué bonito! Oh, no, Battle Royale. Bueno, no es un Battle Royale. No, eso es de los juegos que tiene Epic. Oye, pero está muy bueno. Fortnite Los Ángeles. ¡Banana! ¿Cómo la gente se ha vuelto no habla hasta ciertos puntos en los juegos? Fortnite Season Pass 9. Oh, otro juego. Otro juego de Epic Games. Felipe, muchas gracias, Felipe, por estar aquí. ¿Cómo se desinflan? Está muy hermoso ese juego. PC. Epic Games Store. PlayStation. ¿Dónde he visto esa? Le caché fútbol atrás. ¡Yay! Vamos, vamos, vamos. No se puede jugar de a dos. Yo pensé que sí, hubiera estado genial que se jugara de a dos o de a más. Chan, chan, chan. Don't push.
The behemoth threat looms from beyond the horizon. To stand against it, each of us, master and recruit alike, will choose our own path. Whatever it is you seek, every hunt offers the chance to earn glory.
Es muy difícil matar a los jefecillos esos.
Storm's Gate. An outpost at the edge of the world has become our home. And as long as we draw breath, it will not fall. We have learned to turn the Behemoth's unique, lethal power back against them. And we do it in style. The Behemoths are changing, evolving. And so we forge new bonds, together, one hunt at a time.
Puede ser crossplay.
Live on the edge of every moment, Slayer. Live for the hunt.
Here, down to the player lounge, and I'm joined with Pokimane.
All right, what's up, Fortnite fam? We're hanging out with Wildcat. How you feeling, W? Are you excited?
Still got some butterflies on my feet, but I'm feeling good.
What do you think about the format?
Honestly, I'm really excited for this format because I know no one has really played it yet.
Don't you think Courage has a little bit of an advantage there? He's kind of cheating. He's on the casting team, so like...
I think Jordan Fisher's on his team too, and they already have pre-built synergy. They've played together a ton, but you know what? That doesn't mean they're going to win.
Any strategies going into this?
Un me dijo que se iba a suscribir.
Yeah, creative mode is like right up my alley. I've been doing stuff like that in different games for the past few years, so I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm going to do really well.
What's your favorite emo?
Gotta be Billy Bounce. That or Knee Slapper. Both are really good. I cannot do either, though.
Like that one. Boom, there it is. Now, last year at the Pro-Am, you got to hang out with Logic on stage. We need to talk about that.
The Logic thing was just a monumental moment. I still can't believe it. I show it to everybody. My parents show it to everybody. I'm forever grateful for that moment. Really being able to just show them how it's done, you know what I'm saying?
I know your teammate is sick, so do you know who's going to be replacing him?
Yeah, actually, it's going to be Maddie. She's a pro player for Gen G, so I know she's good. At the end of the day, it's still a really good player for another good player, so yeah.
Any fighting words for the enemy teams?
They ain't ready for it. They ain't ready for the shine and this flash and they flash lights. They ain't ready for it. They ain't ready.
Guys, I'm blind. I'm going to send it back your way. Thank you so much, Javier. Oh, God.
Tengo que quitar mi suscripción y me la del tipo que dijo que... FMX Reality es un impostor. Dijo que se iba a suscribir un sub por sub y no, hice todo lo que me dijo y no quiso. Y así no se puede.
Shout out to Mike Realm, our in-house DJ, for spinning all weekend long for the summer block party. And for all these people in the venue, just got themselves a nice boogie down supply drop. You gotta love it. Welcome back, everybody, to the Fortnite Pro-Am. I'm Golden Boy alongside Monster D-Face, Boricua Boys, back at it once again. And we're looking forward to calling games 3 and 4, the conclusion of our second Fortnite Pro-Am. And we have had some great games today, man. Like, and gentlemen, are you ready? Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Everyone's geared up. They're loaded into the island. The countdown is going to begin. And Monster, I have to say, there are some threats out there on the island. Who are some of the players that you want to see dominate in Game 3?
Yeah, I've already talked up Ewok at the start, so I'm going to let her kind of chill for a second. But let's go ahead and talk about Bucky FPS and Kenneth Fareed, who are standing in 3rd place right now. But Golden Boy, we're loading into the game right now. Here we go.
That's right, folks. Game 3 underway. Let's see who's going to come out on top with that coveted victory royale. And there you see all of our players starting to populate on screen. And, you know, this has been such a fun event.
El de la gorra roja es el Fola.
Asking them who they want to win.
No, no es Fola.
You know, a lot of people have told me they want Ninja, Marshawn Lynch to win. And I get it. I totally get it. But there are some quality players also that are out there that a lot of folks may not know about. Just like, you know, mentioned Airwalks from Europe. This guy is so good, so talented. And a huge shout out to R.O. Grime, his teammate, because he knows how to throw down in some Fortnite, Monster.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. And like I said, I was talking to him in the player lounge. R.O. Grime was so shy. He was like, nah, dude, I don't want to do this interview. But, you know, Airwalk stepped up to the plate. To see them come out here and start slinging down, that is actually one of the best things. You know, you least expect it.
Typical gaming.
Fortunately for them, they got caught by a boombo that hit both of them. And when I say boombo, I mean literally one shot on a boombo actually took both of them out in, I believe it was Game 2. They're trying to get a little crafty with it, play the outside game, and I say that literally because their strategy, from what they told me, has been to build up as much materials as they possibly can and then build around the edge of the island to wherever the circle is going to be. It's not the, you know, it's not the best strategy.
Definitely not there, Golden.
You know,
you get materials, then like...
Yes. That is correct, sir.
Oh boy.
It is. Talking to them, I did not have the heart to tell them that it was a bad idea. I felt like they had.
Está trabando mucho el directo. ¿Qué pasó, amiguito?
Taken out here. JT Brown and frags.
I'm impressed with JT Brown. You want to know why? Because I've been competing for a very long time, my friend. And JT Brown showed up repping a jersey. I love that. When you're out there playing with a jersey, you know it's game time. You know you're serious and you're out there to win. That's what it's all about.
That is right indeed, but oh no, Dr. Lupo and Jordan Fisher here already have taken out Hannibal. Hunting for Jarvis. We saw Jarvis. This is his landing spot. He likes Paradise Palms. He's been ran out of here. Rent was due. He didn't have it. He just pushed out of Dodge. Jarvis is going up here. Oh, it's actually Myers who's his teammate there. So Jarvis and Myers are still here.
Yeah, still hanging around. Dr. Lupo, Jordan Fisher. Right in front of him. The tension's building here as everyone waits, edge of their seats. What is going to happen? Jordan Fisher, no slouch when it comes to Fortnite. Placed 4th in last year's event. He also games Fortnite pretty regularly. Check out his content on YouTube. I believe he calls his community Fish Fam.
Fish Fam.
Which I'm mad, he should have been the Fish Fam yesterday, but instead he was Llama Record Zone.
And I mean, lucky he was, because they took first in the Creative Showdown.
That's true. That's true.
Nice little accolade to put into his...
If there was one player, though, Monster, in this instance, really, it's Jarvis. That is the one that I would be so concerned about if you're Dr. Lupo and Fisher.
Oh, yeah.
That's just not an easy one to deal with, not an easy player to deal with. But what's really nice is a vending machine that's a gift that keeps on giving. You got yourself a purple combat shoddy. coveted weapon, something that you'd want to have in the early game, and Reina Washio is going to be on the outside here with Lowry right next to him. Where's Bell
Dos contra uno.
That's my concern. Where is Bell going to be positioned right now?
Yeah, from a look of it, like Washlow might have just breezed off. No, it's the wrong turn right there. Going to his shot.
Oh no!
Oh, the sandwich.
She seems like such a kind soul. How could you do that? Man, that is rough. Struggle City, population 1.
Vamos, vas a vengarla.
Big smile on her face as she understands. She, gave it all she got right there. And
there are a lot of players that this game's been out for so long.
Ahí el punto de ellos es quién sobrevive más.
They've grown, and the quality of player in general has just skyrocketed from even where it was for last year's Pro.
Yes, just to see in today's event, like we're going to move in zones here. It's not like, oh, everyone's going down and by storm wave 5 or 6 the game's over. No, it's going to 7, almost 8.
Yeah.
Surprising. And Yuri and Courage JD here. Still in the game, little bit of baller action. We know Bell's up at the Polar Peak area. Marky Lacuris is over at Frosty Flight, so all kinds of players nearby. He's got to be careful. Just trying to catch up to Courage.
Other names that are still going to be in this as well. Tim the Tapman, Aiden, our winner from the last game. Nick 830, Typical Gamer, Action Jackson, as well as Dr. Lupo, Ewok. Those are just some of the names that are going to continue to remain as some of the action has slowed down here. And there's Typical Gamers.
El que no he visto es al folagor. No vi si lo eliminaron ya o si todavía no.
This is the place to do it. Jimmy.
He's got the bush. Never trust the bush.
Yeah, the bush works, man. Take that shot and be okay. So it's definitely worth holding on to. And whoa, Typical. Greedy guy, maybe you want to take care of Jimmy, give him the baller. You already got the 2 elims. Yeah. He says, nope, I'm going to use this baller, man. Looking out for himself here. See how that ends up turning things around, but
they are going to be right next to this, the air highway, right? So they will be able to use this and get around the map.
Slipstream is great for rotations. Those of you guys who are unfamiliar with the zone, is coming from the left side all the way to the right side of the map. Marshawn Lynch and Ninja still in the game.
And looking for a target. Marshawn Lynch, if he connects with someone here, that will be crazy.
Porque es un desperdicio de balas.
Highlight of the Pro-Am, hands down. Beast mode.
He's looking for it. A hard scope, not a...
Gotta be careful, though.
Not a piece of fear in him. He's just sitting still, doesn't care. It's all good.
You gotta be careful, man. I mean, there's, luckily for them, by Lazy Lagoon, there's no one there, but I hate when just standing on the outside like that. It gives me anxiety. I freak out. I can't do that.
It's a big no-no in the Fortnite world, but who cares? He's Marshawn Lynch. He's here to battle. He's got his partner Ninja. Ninja's putting down some shots here. Marshawn doesn't quite.
Ni un tiro de Ninja.
He's looking for it. He's trying to see if anyone's
Mucho desperdicio de balas.
Oh, there they are, right there. 2 players, and another one goes inside of the ball. It doesn't connect with the shot. Marshawn Lynch hits 75 blue. Nice tag there from Marshawn Lynch. The baller, though, player gets back into it, and now the shots are starting to come in, and Ninja has to support his teammate. He's going to go into the baller, and I respect that, but you got to support your teammate. Maybe build him a little 1-by-1 a ramp just to give him something to cover himself with, and he's going to give Marshawn the baller. What a good guy. Leave it to Ninja. Good guy, Ninja.
And I was just reading the lips of Marshawn. He said, oh, man, I was so close. He almost hit that headshot, but he's got to feel good, get your hands a little dirty here, showing that he's going to put up some damage too, right? Put up some numbers here.
Creo que sí te me la jugada, amiguito.
Trying to figure this baller thing out.
Action Jackson. Oh,
what are you doing?
You deep. Look at them. Demarius and Action Jackson. Wait a minute. Hold on. No, this isn't going to happen. Surely this isn't going to be
an ambush, dude. This is an ambush waiting to happen here.
This isn't how it's going to happen, folks. Ooh. If it happens, I'm going to lose my mind.
It's not give it away, but
I'm not saying anything.
You know who's in that city, right?
Nah, no
I'm not saying anything. I'm just gonna let. It's like National Geographic. I'm just gonna watch it.
Here it
happen in real time. PJ knows, and this is the thing.
Yes, Dr. Lupo.
It kills me because he's okay. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Is it time?
Marius. He has no idea. Oh, he's gonna pop up behind Dr. Lupo. They have no idea. You never trust the bush, but Demarius is
No, te metiste con Dr. Lupo, no.
Demarius is gonna be out of it, and now Action
perdiste entre la escopeta ahí.
But Dr. Lupo and Jordan Fisher, they read that like an open book. Chapters 1, 2, and 3 were very clear. They did not need the cliff notes. And now Action Jackson's going to be in a really tough spot as some players are going to look to come right on over the mountain yonder. And he needs to defend himself, losing out on his teammate Monster. This is not looking good for Action Jackson.
No, it is not. The shots are still coming in here, and the plan was just all foiled in those moments right there when he couldn't get the exchange. Action Jackson's trying his best, but shots are coming from left and right. He's getting a little taste of his own medicine here as the ambush did not pay off, guys. Lucky for him, Dr. Lupo is slowing down the fire. They're just chilling right now. They do also have to kind of bounce back, right? They were shot up.
Devastating series of events there for Action Jackson. Dr. Lupo caught completely off guard, as well as Jordan Fisher. You can never trust a bush, man. I'm telling you. That's like some Season 2 stuff.
Yeah. You would never thought you'd see someone use a bush like that.
That was like Flossin level plays there.
I'd love to see that pay off, though, Golden. It's so close.
That would have been the best payoff. Clip of the day, for sure. But Dr. Lupo, oh no. He's going to be in a lot of pain, and Dr. Lupo goes down. And that is going to come from Kurt Benkert, as well as Ewok. Ewok gets the elimination. Dr. Lupo, one of her favorite content creators, but Ewok's here to win.
That's right, and that's one great shot. Connects up, comes up over top. That's a second right there, and the Rift goes out.
Oh, she's on the run. She's chasing it down.
You're not gonna let this one go away. Oh no, no, you know you're a solo. She's got you hurt. All shield's gone as well.
There's
Doesn't
another
matter.
player there too. I don't know if you saw that at the corner of your eye, Monster, but another player lingering about and then goes right back to the well again.
Second little rift right there. And the chase is going down. This is some high-speed Fortnite chase action happening here. The Geyser. Oh boy.
This is great. Oh no, but Ewok's actually going to get tagged from the side.
No, the question is, can Kurt keep up at this point? She's gone so far. This is full commitment. No turning back now.
35 wide on that damage there, and Jordan Fisher, try as you might. Ewok got the target and will be benefiting from a slurp juice as well as a lot of shields. Now, she just has to have Kurt Benkert get to her so that they can shield up and get back into this game.
How vicious of her to chase him across the map right there.
Jordan Fisher is a treasure, okay? Not quite like a national treasure like myself, but
no, not like you, no.
Nonetheless, Ewok has no respect. and you know what? I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect the hustle. That's what I wanted out of this competition.
Oh boy, here's Tfue looking to knock on someone's door. Trying to see if he can catch that wall. He's trying to single out. What floor are you on here? He doesn't quite know. He's gonna back up. Back to his teammate Josh Hart. There's a lot of players nearby. Any ruckus right now caused will just attract attention. So I say, you know what? Let's hold this high ground. Still early in the game.
A lot of great players here as well. TV now frags. Thad from FPX. Yousel. Aiden. Goes Pokimane and Joe McHale over in the distance. Tank Ops going to be in this one. Yousel by himself. The pride of Australia right here, folks.
Yousel.
There he is.
Going off those dance moves.
That's the pride. He's gonna hate me for saying that. Also, Ninja just got an elimination. Saw that on the feed. We'll keep tabs of that one. Some players still in this. I believe Jarvis is going to be our elimination leader at 4 elims total right now.
Doing a good job holding in there. If you guys are curious, there's a couple big names still alive, guys. Cypher PK still in the running here. Aiden, Nick 830, typical gamer. Golden touched on. K-Yoon still in this. So there's plenty of talent, plenty of players, competitive and celebs alike. Trying to see if they can crown themselves champ of this. And here comes the grenades, Golden.
Oh, that is going to be some rough grenade spam that Josh Hart's needing to build around. And again, I do want to give a huge shout out to a lot of our players here. Folks like Josh Hart, you know, Bosa as well. The way that they play, they clearly put a lot of time into this game. And it's been really fun to watch them. Different from last year's Pro-Am, where everyone was still finding their feet when it came to playing competitive Fortnite. Then you got KU, a competitive player with a lot of respect from the community, and just gets the tag there. That's on Lee Nguyen.
Very nicely done, and yeah, like you said, it has definitely come a long way how much the average player has improved in Fortnite. These games are very, very good. Like,
meanwhile, I'm still awful. Just the saddest thing.
You gotta get off the controller, brother.
I know, I'm trying to wean off of it, buddy.
Shout out to the controller guys. You guys are loved and respected here. But all right, Reggie Jackson, what you got? You got some in front of him here. That's
shot.
Nice
There you
21. It's Cypher PK. Cypher PK is right above.
That's gonna be a rough one.
I think he called it out. Cypher lets him in. Oh, I thought that was enemy for a second.
Yeah, I just saw it off the corner of my eye. Would have been a little worried there if that was the case. He let someone in and didn't do anything about it. So he'll be all right, though.
Might have been a little communication hiccup there because Cypher didn't realize there was someone below him until Reggie got right in the box. South is really low right here. He's going to be able to sniff him out.
¿Cuánto ha pasado con los directos?
Yuselk, an incredibly scrappy player, and you hear him playing the guitar. That's happening down low.
Hating him.
I love that, though. Let him know you're there, right?
Do it again, Muselk. Play the guitar, Muselk.
What's the worst that can happen? On laser beams, cartwheeling again. I think his keyboard might be broken.
Maybe. Seems like his character is definitely having some malfunctions over here, getting a little cardio on the side of the desert.
One could definitely say he's spinning. Spinning out of control. No, didn't hit with anyone. All right, well.
Missed. You know what? It's the
swing and a miss.
Effort that matters, bro.
Thank you for always having my back, buddy.
I gotcha. But here's Tfue and Josh Hart. Dude, we've seen them make end games consistently. They're not hunting for elims. They're letting them land in their laps as someone with the ballers right underneath.
Right below them is Ninja. You got Tim the Tapman in a box of his own over there. Cypher PK still lingering about with Yuselk. Ninja waiting for that prime opportunity to push up. And Ninja by himself at this point in the game. Monster, you're a competitive player. You've been, I know you do a lot of duos with the K30 and stuff. Question for you, how difficult is it to be in a single man situation going up against a lobby that's as stacked as this?
Yeah, man, it's definitely a scary situation. You got to pick and choose your fights. So much more, thought goes into it. Even aggravating a team like Ninja's doing right there, you got to be careful. Like airwalks, especially, right? You don't know who's in that box. It could be
Dos, cuatro, seis, dos, cuatro, seis, ocho, nueve, 10, 11, 12. Ah, sigue vivo ya hasta el fondo.
Trying to bait that player out. Maybe he's recognizing whoever's closest right here doesn't quite have a grip on what's going on, but. Take a look at Valkyrie.
Vamos a ver si pasan fuera.
Her teammate. You'll see she's trying to make this decision right now. Is it time to go? Is it time to hang out? The storm reveals itself. She's got a long way here, but tunnel just harping forwards. There's the player underneath.
We're going to get to that first half-in, half-out circle. If you're just joining us for the first time, welcome. This is the Fortnite Pro-Am, our second time that we're going to be doing this live from LA, and you're looking at Valkyrie, one of the best content creators out right now. It's going to tag for 103. Oh, no! And sad. Oh, feels sad, man. Gets the elim, but Valkyrie has to be pleased with herself, picking up one. That's 2 points. Victory Royale will get you 10 points total. Everything else adds from there, right? So if you're in 15th place, everyone gets 3 points in the lobby. Then if you happen to make it to 10th place and beyond, everyone then gets an additional 2 points, making it 5. And then at 5th place, everyone will be able to take 7 from there. But only one duo will walk away with 10 points on that Victory Royale. And remember that each elimination is going to give you 1 point. So players like Jarvis and Tfue, who have 5 and 4 eliminations respectively, pick themselves up a decent amount of points for their duo. Game 3, we only have one more left after this, and then we're going to crown our second Fortnite Pro-Am champion.
Don't forget, guys, Lachlan loves to rock that code Elfin, known for rocking it in-game as well. This is part of that staple brand.
I mean, literally, he's like wearing it, you know.
He's quite literally wearing it.
He's owning it.
He even has the blonde hair to go, guys. This is serious commitment here.
Pretty sure that's not a wig. I think that's his. But Lachlan's going to be playing the edge of the storm, and as the storm pushes forward, Lachlan needs to take his time and move accordingly. He cannot make any foolish plays. I believe a storm flip just went out.
From Lachlan. Tormenta.
That's it right there. It's pushing Ewok forwards. Ewok says, I gotta get out of here. Pops the rift to go. That's gonna be a crucial rift. She is now down to one launch pad. That is the only movement she's got
Typical
left.
gamer otra
Someone
vez.
is campfiring way up above. She's got her eyes set all around the map. Look at those flips. They're coming out. Those guys that don't understand how the storm flip quite works, it creates a huge storm bubble if it's in the safe zone, and if it's in the storm, it creates a safety net. So the storm flip extremely powerful and versatile in Fortnite. Now Ewok lands with some prime real estate here. Doing a great job reading the map too. She's got all the zone in the world now.
55 builds as well. I'll have a boogie bomb, some shield potion to take advantage of. Ninja's still going to be in the game. Run solo without Marshawn Lynch. Rough spot to be in, but there goes the Shadow Bomb. Another phenomenal rotational tool, the Shadow Bomb.
It's actually great. Top 15 just broke through. Remember, if they can crack top 10, they get another set of placement points. So all of these elims matter now. If players go down, they're just scratching away at new points threshold. There's so many ballers in play here, Golden.
Yeah, a lot of ballers left. Airwalks, Jarvis, Kayun still going to be in this one, but a gift in the form of some mats and some ammo and Courage. Courage ended up getting pinned by Bucky FPS, who got the better of him there. Ewok still hanging out in the box that she built earlier on. Bucky down low with Kenneth. Got Patriota as well. Airwalks and Grime, a great duo.
Esta Fola, me eliminaron al Fola. Adiós. Se alcanzó a salvar.
To 54 true HP, but total of 104 HP with his shields.
That's Jarvis, dude. We saw him. He's on the boards right now. He's in top 10. And this is why he's got so many eliminations. He's got placement. He's in the knife duo up right now. He jumps all the way across, gets a nice little connection here, and it's his high ground.
Phenomenal movement from Jarvis. He also has that purple combat shoddy white damage. That player should be going down any second. That's Kyla Drew. That combat shoddy from up above is gonna punish you. Ninja just got himself 2 eliminations on the side as well. Just got wiped out though by Bucky. And our final few players are gonna remain. We're now sitting with 7 players left in the lobby. Actually, scratch that, 6 players left, all solos. And this right here, folks, some of the best in the world of competitive Fortnite. Jarvis up above in the high ground. Bucky right below him. Kayun in that mid area. Typical gamer looking to shake things up with Airwalks and Patriota down low. This is intense, Monster.
Yes, and Airwalks actually picked up minis, so he's going to be able to just bounce back a little bit here. Down comes the double campfire. It's not over yet. Jarvis has got the high ground. He's got Bucky up against the wall, too.
But Jarvis only has 10 builds left. That is my concern. That is the pain point there for him. And he needs to get to an area where the builds are going to exist. Airwalks is out of it, and Jarvis manages to get the better of Airwalks. Oh, Airwalks is still at 1 HP. I stand corrected. Isn't enough, though. He does get out of it. And Jarvis is looking for him. He knows that he's going to be super weak. There has to be just, you can sneeze on him, and he's going to be out of this. But the shields coming to play.
Si le toca la tormenta está muerto. Si le toca la tormenta está muerto. Si le toca la tormenta está muerto.
Jarvis scoping it out. Does he find it? Airwalks. He knows this is a lot of pressure he's in, but Jarvis has no more builds remaining. Meanwhile, Airwalks has so much to work with.
Everyone is so weak here, Golden. Jarvis falls all the way down to Patriota. Who's going to win the exchange? Typical takes the high ground. In comes Airwalks as well. He actually catches Patriota.
This is insane. Typical gamer has the high ground. Jarvis is going to be down to 31 HP, and as you like to say, Monster, playing that low ground warrior role. It's a 1v1v1. Jarvis tags Airwalks. That's going to eliminate him. 1 more remaining, and it's typical gamer in the high ground. Jarvis needs to hold this one up, but can typical gamer get that final connection, the victory royale in game number 3, and jettison them up in the leaderboards? Typical gamer scouting around, and he playing great defense there, just holding him off, not allowing him to get any kind of vision. But when is this going to run out? When is he not going to have any builds anymore to work with? Typical gamer, on the other hand, doesn't have anything. 1 build remaining, and that's it. He's going to land in front of him, and typical gamer! What a win! Victory royale, 7 eliminations, 17 points total. GG!
What an endgame! Airwalks, typical gamer, Jarvis. All of them had so many eliminations in the final moments. That was extremely intense, but typical. Runs out of materials, almost gives it up. Here's the final moments. Just take a look at how Jarvis took the high ground. It was almost all over. Beautiful side jump. He put it all on the right here.
There you have it.
A nada de morir en la tormenta.
Jarvis though gets a lot of love from me because He
¿Cuántos
had
kills llevaba?
no HP remaining, nothing, and still managed to get to the safe zone. Had he had a little bit more HP, he might have been able to get the better of Typical Gamer. But man, I know that a lot of people from Typical Gamer's community they have to be losing their collective minds, and I don't blame them. What a conclusion to that game. That was just game 3, but we have one more coming up in a little bit, and I know that this is it. It all boils down to the final game. That was intense. I'm getting a little sweaty up here.
Every single game has really brought the energy, the crowd, the environment. It's all coming down here. That was another beautiful end game. But, dude, Airwalks and Jarvis have been making it all the way through. So has Bucky. Ninja showing up in these final moments. Every game matters, right?
Yeah,
these points add up.
They add up, and surely they're going to be looking great in the leaderboard, but we'll check that in a little bit. For now, we're going to send it over to Pookie, who has our winner, Kitty, who has our winner, Typical Gamer, standing by.
Yes, we've got our winners, our duo winners. Even though it might end up in the solos and those end games, it still is a group effort. Now, I want to know, how have you been supporting your teammate today so far?
I'm trying to not die, but it's not really working for me. So he's just amazing by himself, man. My heart was pounding watching him. He's great.
It's all for charity, too, so that's so great. After that game, how are you feeling going into the next few? How are you going to continue the momentum? You've got one more game to clutch it out and win all the money for charity.
I mean, I feel like the first 2 games were used to kind of develop the strategy. Once we got that unlock, I told them we're winning game 3. That's it. So we're going to go into game 4 with the same energy. I'm here to win some money for the Sick Kids Hospital BC, so I'm doing the best I can.
Yes, as a fellow Canadian and someone that grew up in British Columbia, I thank you. That's incredible, guys. I'm looking forward to see how well you do in the next game, hopefully closing it all out and winning. But in order to do that, we've got to take it back to our casters. We're going to take us into the next few games. You guys do so good.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah. I know that they're over the moon right now with how that game panned out. Typical Gamer, and I got to give him some love, man, because you have a lot of that was a pretty special moment across the board, and what a game that was. I love moments like that when it comes down to who could just be the scrappiest monster.
Yeah, and in those final moments, you never know, right? And this is what makes Fortnite competitive so good. It looked like, for a second, Jarvis had it all the way through to the bone, but Airwalks, launch pads to the high ground, says, you know what? I want a piece of this. I can take this too. And in those final moments, everything shifted. Jarvis lost all of his health, wasted materials, fell down, and then this is Fortnite. Scramble, right? You don't even know what's going on anymore. Everything changed. But let's talk about how the first 2 games, they just kind of had to get it together.
Yes.
Now, game 3, things connect. The question is, can he pull through for that game 4?
He's been playing well all day long. I wouldn't be shocked to see him in that top 20. He knows
folagor
how to
aguantó
play his game
mucho.
to get him up into that point. You just got to get to top 15. That's when you start to earn some points, and that's where it can push you a little further up. But
Como no lo enfocan, no sé si hace puntos o no.
The good news is your boy GB's got you covered. Let's go ahead and take a look, see where we are. And at the top, it's going to be Airwalks in Grime.
Wow.
With that, I
Raiden va en segundo.
or 4th place that they were able to sneak away out of that one. Typical Gamer, our winner from the last game, has, as I mentioned, jettisoned himself up to 7th place with 22 points. The Victory Royale, 12 eliminations total. Airwalks in Grime, though, they need to be gunned down.
Someone needs to go find them and take them down, because if you allow them to have just one more good game, the gap might be too much to catch up and close. Here are our top 20 duos, though. See everyone here just scratching away at some points. Good to see people earning eliminations, though, just across the board as duos.
Yeah, I mean, look, folks, it all boils down to these final moments here, and we're going to get into that game in a little bit. But for now, we actually have Sundown, who's going to be standing over down by the stage with a special guest.
Thank you so much, Golden Boy, and we do have a special guest. I'm gonna need you guys to put your hands up in the air and wave them to give a nice big round of applause for Ewok now. Yeah, there we go, let them know. And Zeke and I took a little bit of time to practice some sign language to do our best to try and bridge the gap and make this a full experience for everyone. So Zeke, why don't you start it off?
All right, I'm really nervous, so hopefully I don't mess this up. All right, so it is hi, Ewok. How are you?
I'm so excited.
Cool. I am here to hold mine.
Sorry, nervous a lot. I know it's something different. Hello, my name is Sundown. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you today? Are you excited?
Yes, I'm very excited.
So, what is your favorite dance?
The floss.
Hey, that's a good one. Now, what is your favorite weapon?
Ella juega con
The combat.
con lo que es el modo de sordos.
That one's my favorite.
Always a good choice.
Porque
going on
Fortnite
there, Ewok.
implementó
Now,
bien
is there anything that you want to say to
esas
the crowd?
opciones.
I want to say thank you all for your support and being here. I'm really happy to be where I am today. And thank you guys so much. Thank you, Epic staff, and everyone that's involved. I love you lots. Thank you so much.
Muchos aplausos para ella que juega.
Well, that's some of the amazing gameplay that Ewok was able to provide in the last game. So let's actually take a look at that and see what she was able to do on the main stage. I mean, just look at it
Mató
going
Doctor
on
Lupo.
right here. Now, one thing you note,
Fue la que
the
estuvo
chase she
siguiendo el
went through
Doctor
both
Lupo.
of the rifts, was able to chase down and pick up Jordan Fisher, and then you can turn right after. You see her signing the partner, trying to get them back together, but she is then on her lonesome, able to get it out. You can see this was the start of that engagement with Kurt, able to get in there, get the knock. Ewok was then able to clean it up, but we weren't done there. Now, something gotta know, look how smart this is. She ends up having so many shields and the storm flip, recognizes she's by the zone. So what does she do? Tunnels her way in, juggles it on, ends up getting another knock, but now look, she has all of the supplies and everything she needs to end up making it into the end game. A great finish there, a top 10 performance. Ewok and Kurt have been amazing, a staple of the community. So again, just everyone put your hands up, give them a nice big round of applause. We're gonna throw it back up to the casting desk to get into the final game. Gentlemen, take it away.
Thank you so much. That
qué
was awesome.
bonito.
And I also, can we please give
Por eso
a
Fortnite
round of
sigue
applause
implementando
for
mucho lo
Zeke
que es
and
el
Sundown for that. That is not easy to do.
el modo de
As for
sordo.
bridging gaps, really cool stuff. I know I couldn't do it. I don't even know what to do with these. So
Stop that right now.
I know.
But no, honestly, that was very heartwarming. Just, yeah, very, very courageous of them to kind of step out there and then, you know, take that leap of faith and,
But let me tell
own
you,
it and own it.
She
Todavía no empieza, vamos a ver. ¿Ya hay alguien jugando?
She is a stellar Fortnite personality in our community, and also everyone else too. Kurt Ben Kurt supporting the way that he is gets some credit as well. So there you see Ewok making her way over to her station, and we're gonna get ready to jump into Game 4. And I wonder what we're gonna see here, man, because there is just it's still anyone's game, Monster. It's still anybody's game.
Yeah, just a little interaction right there. Kurt Ben Kurt, he saw, welcome her back, signing to her. Pretty much what he can there, and that's crazy, man. To put in that effort to really communicate with your teammate. It's awesome here.
That's right, folks. But are you ready for the fourth and final game, folks? Because it's about to go down. That's right. The players are loaded up in the battle bus. The island is ready for combat. Monster, are you ready?
I'm absolutely ready, Golden.
People in the crowd, are you ready? Then count it down, folks, because the time for talk is over.
Ready,
this
go!
Is it. The fourth and final game of the Fortnite Pro-Am is now live, and this is for all the marbles.
This is it. We saw what one game can do for these competitors. Typical gamer.
Sigo sin poder ver al folagor ahí.
He's on the board, so this final game matters. Can Airwalks stick around and hold his lead? Will typical gamer come back and follow up, find himself in the top 3 and take a bigger piece for charity here? Or will someone new come up and just ruin everyone's dreams and shut those down, right?
Hey, everyone's going to get money for charity at the end of the day. It's all about where you place. It's a very competitive, though, the nature from a lot of our guests, a lot of the people playing with our Fortnite personalities. Download, chatting with a few of them, and they're feeling it. They know that they want to perform.
Golden, there's only one, or I should say one set of trophies here, so that's
true.
what they want.
That's true. It doesn't matter how you feel. It's all about how you play. There you see a few of our players.
Pipe Punk.
There's Wax Motif there with Pipe Punk. Janina with Wildcat. That's going to be a snow biome landing for her. And already the eliminations are starting to come through, Monster. Bucky just picked up one, and he's all the way up there in the leaderboard as well. That doesn't reflect well. Airwalks has an elimination too early on.
Literally what I was just going to mention. I was like, wow, before everyone even touches down, it's already unfolding in the Fortnite world. Here's Janina. Doesn't quite know where she wants to land. Wildcat took a baller and he's out.
Brendan Urie just eliminated One Shot Girl in our final game. Typical gamer pops up behind Janina. Oh, the rage from her.
Oh, look at her face.
Oh, and you do not want to get her angry. She's. I'll tell you what. She is a very, very passionate gamer, as you can see right there. She takes this seriously. I respect that.
Definitely saw the spice coming out there.
Adiós. ¿Se enojó?
Okay, it's not over. Wildcat is still in the game. Typical, man. He had a great last game. That right.
Most of our top 10 players have already gotten elimination monsters. So early on. There's Jimmy O Yang there. Normal typical gamer. And I hear someone just yelling in the distance.
I don't know who that is, but I do hear it as well.
Someone please check that person. Make sure that they're okay. Call their mother. Call their father. It's Father's Day. Let them know it's
the energy coming all the way across and into our headset, but it's all good here. We're over at the Lonely Lodge. It's not so lonely. It's got some company. His teammates here.
Yeah, you know, you never want to go on a nice camping trip by yourself. That's not.
Justamente cuando se fue a Fola, quería ver a ver qué hacía.
And he's out of bullets here, Golden.
He's just got to push with this pistol. He's got 16 shots in it. That's your target. Joe McHale.
Otra vez, que no se me trabe. Quería ver si el Fola sobrevivió. Ah, vamos, por favor. No, hombre, ya no vi. Ya me ponen a otro que no es. Uy.
Felices a todos sus fanáticos.
Ya, no vi si me eliminaron del Fola. Y otra vez se volvió a trabar. Pues, ¿qué pasa? Digo, sonidito.
No eliminations for this team. We're going to be at Snobby Shores. We have another duo here. There you have it, Samara Redway and Marisha Ray. They're going to be topped up as well on health. Good shields there for some.
¿Y por qué se me traba?
Oh no, he's going to be so low on HP. Chandler Riggs needs to be careful. He's out of it. Now it's a cow. Looking around him. Can he get to him? Can he try? It's going to get picked off by Tfue. Tfue still in this one, folks. He's got one elimination.
Did participate in that little battle there. He knocked Chandler Riggs off the high ground. Josh Hart, not quite sure where he is. He's over in the distance, making a nice little rotation. It's going to be a lot of loot for them, but Bucky.
Oh.
JT Brown here. Got a flint knock connect to the face from Bucky. He's going to delete frags right there.
Bucky's
he's in third place, Golden.
Yeah, he is, and at this point in time, not looking the best when it comes to the... Oh no! Bucky!
Through! He threw it all the way!
No, amiguito, lo hiciste muy mal.
You hate to see it. That's what we call a good old-fashioned ouch. A yikes, almost.
That's a oof.
That's an oofers.
Yikes and ouch.
That's all the different kinds of words that can symbolize a variety of things.
All
Bucky, though.
Put into a body slam sandwich because he was thrown right off that build.
He's had a good competition so far, and while for Bucky it will end there, the run that he managed to put together game after game is certainly something that you got to be impressed with. There's Reggie Jackson. Oh man, this is a best friend right here.
Wow. In the storm, remember he had 3 med kits. So Cypher's back in the action, guys, and he even dropped all his guns for Cypher. Look, he's like, hey, take all the guns, brother.
What a guy. What a guy. What a good guy. You know, really, you want one of those people on your side.
Uy, me habla.
I'm going to say it right now, Cypher, you drop all those guns and give them back to Reggie because he clutched up. Okay, he clutched up.
He helped you out there. Now, I did understand that Courage was eliminated earlier on. We saw him in the feed. I believe we're going to have a replay of that showing up in just a tad. And that was a, you know, not the run that Courage had, placing second last year in the Pro-Am. Guy, that's going to be Joey Bosa with the connection there.
Good day so far for these guys.
No.
Whoa! Running snipe on Connor Ball. Jacob's going to have to see if he can really clutch up this save here because they're in a weird spot. With the drop ship just above them, they can drop down and pounce at any moment now. So this is going to be a really tough revive to pull off. Love what Jacob is doing here. Switch material, says, you know what, I cannot save you. The zone is coming. I got to get out of here.
Nicky 30 and Joey Bosa up above, and he's going to go for the fight. That combat shotty will pick you up from... What is up? What was that?
Jeez, there's a sky bridge up there.
What is that?
Nick's looking up with a big smile on his face like, are you serious?
Okay, sure, I'm okay. I mean, who is it?
If I could hear those comms right now, I totally would because Nick's probably tripping. Taking a look here, Courage.
Oh, Courage was brought back. He was eliminated earlier, but brought back in the game by the respawn van. Look at him there. I knew he'd find him. Brendan Urie, by the way, what a guy. You know, bringing his teammate back, right?
You got to show love to these celebs, man. They're picking up what's supposed to be their pro help.
Yeah, Brendan Urie has the elimination. What about you, Jack?
Yeah, what happened, Cypher? Reggie saved you, man.
All in good fun, of course. Nicky 30 is going to have a player right in front of him. Managed to bring him down there. Has that wall ownership and gets the down. Snags that on the combat. No, another one's going to go in there for the fight as well. Has that wall coverage. Playing defense. He needs Joey Bosa to help him out. And there you have it. Nick Merckx falls down to that one, courtesy of Nicky 30 and Joey Bosa.
Like great teamwork. Nick just holds down the wall, waits for Joey to back him up, and kudos to Joey, came in at the perfect time. The distraction, the counter edit, that was a great team play right there. And this is why you got to show love to both team members, because at the end of the day, this is a team game. We have duo action here. Pokimane and Martin Doherty still alive. Give themselves a little spot.
Doherty, as you see right there, part of the group Churches here today. Not necessarily playing some music, but instead playing some Fortnite. Now, I wanted to know what the absurdity of that sky bridge was, and our observers managed to get a look at it. So let's see. So,
there we go. Watch out, he's above. What's doing a sky base, dude?
Oh my god. No manches.
We'll get the sky base after. Oh my god.
There's gonna be kids that are low behind us.
Okay.
And Joey Bosa, by the way. Joey Bosa's not having any of that, by the way.
He said, Nick, get your head in the game here, Nick. What are you doing?
Like, yeah. Skybridge is 2 and everything. Focus on the people that are going to be behind us. Oh, Martin Doherty is going to go down. Pokimane now having to deal with some players that will be on the attack. It's going to be Cloak, actually. Put the pressure on the Pokimane with that grenade launcher. Owns that wall. Tries to get above him. Pushes forward. Tags him for some shields there, but no, Pokimane. And it's Tfue who comes out of nowhere like an RKO. And Cloak is right there, too.
How did Tfue show up and snatch that one away?
Tfue's everywhere. I don't know if you know that, but he's actually like, he is the island.
El ninja es el que no he visto que sobrevivo.
He has his little Jonesy army that just goes and does his bidding.
Oh, look. He's sliding on up now in this ball. He doesn't even have a teammate anymore. Josh Hart's down. He's going to get all this loot here. He's got 4 eliminations, so just from that little bit of third party off in the distance, he's going to pick him up some more points. Tfue's in the running here, guys. He's still in the running. He's in top 10. I believe he was 5th last time we checked in.
He's got a lot of goodies to work with, too. We'll keep tabs on him, I'm sure, as this goes on. For now, though, we're taking a look at some of our other competitors here. You know, and everyone here had a collective groan at that moment. That you know that is rough. Koa, get in there!
No!
Oh no!
Oh, and Do-Hyeon had the rift to go.
He's gonna be able to get out. He's gonna be able to get him. 2 HP.
So close.
No, don't go in there. Okay. Woo. Oh man. I'm old. I can't handle that. I can't handle that monster. That's just too much.
I got to touch base with them down in the player lounge. These guys looked like they were definite best friends. They're gonna showcase that. He's going for the save. What a good pal right there he is. He's going to pick up Koa. Such a clutch save.
Regresó por él.
Dream, folks. Round of applause for Do-Hyeon and Koa. Then you got Tim the Tap Man there. Oh yeah, because he knows he's on camera. Yeah, Tim, I see you. No eliminations though for the leader of the Earthquake. The Tapman army. Fortunately for him, he's going to be met with an army's worth of ammo from all angles. He's trying to defend everything. Turbo building like a crazy person, but Shadow Bomb's out of there.
Bro, who did you get mad? Jeez, hello server. Way to turn on Tim the Tapman for a second there.
Got Airwalks mad, clearly.
Oh, it's just all that dancing. He just did it again, dude. Airwalks might have to come down and show you what's up.
That is definitely something you do not want to have happen. Airwalks has been vicious this whole game. Getting down now to the final few circles here. Storm phase is about to end in just a little bit, under a minute. Got 23 duos left in this game, 34 players remaining. Airwalks and RL Grime up front.
Okay, Tifu Ninja-san.
Gets the hands from Tifu with 4 eliminations he has currently. I said we were going to come back and check him out. And Dank Ups. Try again next time. Tifu got the better of you.
To think Tifu can take on full duo squad, like duo teams right here. By himself, he's a force to be reckoned with.
No sobrevivió al Fola.
RPG, but Brendan, you're encouraged still in the game here. So Stinger comes down. Brendan's got no shield.
He's got no shields. He has no minis to be able to top him off with either. 77 HP. Courage isn't looking that great either. Has more shields than HP in his case. Got to share. There you go. Brendan Urie will be able to get something that will keep him going longer in this game.
They dropped a couple minis right there, but Courage, man, it's looking so rough right here. You know those opponents had stinkers, so being in the ultimate low is a weird place to be. Brendan just knowing all these kind of builds down, he's lost Courage for a second here. Hey, you know what? Use it, don't lose it, right?
I'm very impressed with Brendan Urie too. Did not expect this out of him. Clearly been putting in that work. Courage said that they've been in the lab, working, perfecting their gameplay. Let's see if it pays off here. Because when you're in that low ground, that's where all that training, that's where it's going to pay off, Monster.
Yes, all the edits. Edits down Courage right there a little bit, but it's all good. Back up another layer, and they have zone actually, so they're going to be okay if they could just hold put. That placement point could just be around the corner. It's only 30 players remaining, 21 duos, so there's a lot of solo players out there. It's a big rotation to make. Blink Power takes out RL Grime, which means Airwalks is left to fend for himself here in the final moments.
And also this zone by the hill, so players need to go up in order for them
El Aidan sigue vivo.
in the safety area. Got Wildcat who lost his duo partner Janina
El
earlier
Clock
on
también.
in the game, still in it.
Tifu.
Kayun got Lost Kings there. One of the
No había
members of
ninjas,
Lost
no
Kings
había
at the
ninja.
very least. I believe this is going to be Nick. Yeah, Nick on the Lost Kings as well.
All right, but Kayun making a nice little home for himself. Nick is still in this game too.
Nick Shantholz.
Hurling up here, trying to find opportunity, making these edits, replacing these walls, trying to get comfortable here.
And we're getting down to the wire, folks. Top 15 are going to start to get points. Tifu, for an update, has 7 eliminations. Nick 830 has 5 eliminations. Ben Kurt had 5 eliminations. Airwalks with 4. And there you see the breakdown. The Victory Royale will give you 10 points total. But you start earning points when you hit 15th place. So keep an eye on that, as well as each elimination.
Es que todos van tryhards. Ya menos se recuerda el misil.
Needs to just back up, disengage from the fight, and look to take down that one player that you know is going to be in a rough spot. But that circle move.
Se volvió a trabar.
Great care package. That was so much loot right there.
That worked out beautifully. Reggie Jackson gets down by Ninja. There's Tfue up above, gliding about. Sees the player in front of him, owns the pyramid, but the pressure from the left side now has to refocus. He has all of this. He owns all of this. Oh no, but the player's going to be right in front of him, and it's out. Had to get out of there, and Tfue couldn't end the shots in time. He couldn't connect with the shots enough to get the elimination.
It's actually Cloak who is in that box right there, but Cloak manages to get away just barely.
It's fate, Monster. It is fate that these two players would only land next to one another at that point in time.
Tfue said it. If he finds Cloak, he's going to push him. And take a look at the air cam right here. This is what you guys tune in for. Nick 830. Tfue still in the game.
So many players going down.
Just somewhere out
Ya el Cloak ya se fue.
down to Joey Bossa.
Joey Bossa, ladies and gentlemen, this guy
El
is a
Tfue.
beast. Got the high ground too, I believe.
Yes, Joey and Nick might be the only duo still in this game right here.
Gotta be careful. Sad's gonna have his number. Gets to the other side. Oh, he's gonna go down. Nick 830. He's also gonna be an attack. Oh,
no! He took the fall damage there.
Oh, gut wrenching there. Now we're gonna be in top 10. Aiden on the high ground. Tfue as well. Putting down some shots. He is a legendary loadout for the ages. 9 players remaining, Monster. It's coming down to the wire here in the final game, folks.
Every man for
El Tfue se va a lo seguro y se va por un lado. Airwax también.
Airwalk still in this game as well, as is Tfue. Symphony's holding his high ground so well. This is like a worst nightmare for these players. It's a mountain.
And it's going back around the mountain. Symphony's up above.
Adiós, Tfue.
Feeling the pressure there. Airwalk so gets the connection and elimination.
Ah, no, regresa.
Now looking for another one. Oh, he's going to eat a shot there, and Airwalk's down to 17 HP. Needs to stabilize. No more health. And oh man, that was a little bit of that squeaky bum time there that you don't want to see.
Is he gonna even hit that tree? Is he gonna hit that tree?
Oh dear.
This is it.
He's got nothing.
Lucky for him, there's a little blink right there. He's still in this game.
He's got nothing.
He can slide down this. Oh no, he's just gonna go all the way, playing it the safe route. Using these materials.
The tension, folks. This is what Fortnite is all about in these final few moments. Let's hear it. Let's start to make some noise because it's coming down to the wire. The final game.
No te va a dejar echar el escudo, amiguito.
Symphony in the high ground. Aiden right in the mid, as well as Bell, and then Airwalks.
Aiden otra vez.
6 Elans total. A player in front of him, but he doesn't have the HP here, Monster.
Oh, this is so close. Whoever's in that follower is making it really tough, but it's a 1v1. He actually got the elimination on Airwalks. Must have did some damage.
Oh no!
This is it. Final moments.
Y se lo voy a dar a Aiden.
1v1. It's going to be Aiden going up against Symphony. Can Aiden come up clutch and get the win? And it will secure him such a high placing in the leaderboard. He has a high ground presently. Symphony looking for the opening, but I don't think Aiden's going to give it to him. He's got 53 builds left. He has tons to work with, as well as that combat shoddy and the drum gun. Symphony, no builds remaining for him either, and Symphony has to go down low. Aiden's waiting for it. He may not even need. Whoa, he jumps on top of the box. He's looking for the opportunity. This is it, Monster. He sees him. He sees him right down low, and he's going to go for it. Continuing to hold this one down. The Storm pushing forward, forcing the activity.
No!
Symphony with the victory royale. Right at the last moment. You love to see it.
With all odds against them, Symphony turns that game around. No materials, takes down Aiden. Aiden trying to go for the highlight reel.
Fortnite is all about the building, and Symphony had no builds. But Aiden, oh man, that was a rough one. He destroyed the structure, sent Aiden down low, and before Aiden could even attempt to catch himself, Symphony had the eye on the prize, and there you have it. A big win for Symphony, a veteran in the Fortnite community. What an end there, Monster. What an end.
That he hit this shot, man. I love this because every single game someone else took a victory. Aiden was almost the only person to get a back-to-back.
That's right, folks. And don't go anywhere because we're going to have the trophy ceremony for who won. And I'll tell you, I don't know who it is right now. We're going to have to find out in a little bit, get the leaderboards up, and then we will confirm who is the winner of the second Pro-Am. Oh man, that was a game right there. That was a game, folks. Now you guys are incredible. What a crowd we have here in the forum. You guys are amazing. Now throughout the day, we've been talking about these crazy animated shorts that we've been seeing, talking about the lore of Fortnite, if you will. And here's another one. Take a look.
Insano Death Squad unite. Let's do this. Ready for vengeance. We will claim our destiny. Hello. What? I thought we talked about this.
Talked about what?
Your outfit, man. It's just screaming Insano Death Squad.
You're crazy. This is the best.
Be intimidating here.
I am a fish walking on land, breathing the air. That is intimidating.
No. Go change.
No, que.
Your office squad.
Fine.
It's like he's not taking this seriously. He gets one more chance.
Behold, the mullet marauder. Now what?
I'm out. I just can't even.
Golden, that was dope.
Yeah, I mean, I'm that guy, typically, rocking whatever skin I want. My teammates like to get a little sweaty from time to time.
The try-hard boys.
Yeah, you know, that, and I like to keep it nice and fun. That's what it's all about. All right, folks, are you ready to find out who won the Fortnite Pro-Am? Come on, let's make some noise. Come on, keep it going, and let's go ahead and show these folks the leaderboard. Your winner of the second Fortnite Pro-Am is Roll It. I'm nervous. I want to see the leaderboard. On the screen, and it's going to be RL Grime and Airbox.
Look at how close that was. Aiden was just there. Tifu was just there. So close.
Nail biting.
Tifu
What an
tercero.
ending, though. Crazy stuff. There you can see Tifu and Josh Hart taking $250,000. Aiden and Nick Shanholtz from the Lost Kings. I believe Nick. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Ninja no
Lost Kings is
quedó.
Let's just say Lost Kings. They get $500,000.
No quedó Ninja.
And Airwalks take home $1 million for charity, Monster.
Everyone in that top 10 deserves it. Nick A30.
No quedó Ninja.
Bucky gets 5th place. Just great showings all around, and Symphony pulls himself all the way up to 6th. Here's your champs, guys.
Guys, give it up one more time. Airwalks and RL Grime, your winners. He started off game 1 so dominant, and I think all of us saw that first game, Monster, and we knew that he was going to be going really far in this one.
And he started off with such a great lead. He fell off that second game, didn't get any points, making it that much more closer leading into game 3. But then came out game 4, swinging, always finding himself in those final games.
Now we are going to get an opportunity to talk to our winners, and don't forget, the final trophy presentation will be coming up in a little bit. But I had an absolute blast doing this, man. There's some great players here as well that have been laying it all out. Also, Joey Boaston, man, that dude, what a grinder, man.
Dude, he was hanging with Nick A30, making it all the way through. They got top 5.
Crazy.
Tifu pulls out, what was that, like 3rd right there? That was a great showing for all of them.
Exactly.
All
Remember,
for charity.
Typical Gamer picking up his win earlier on. And boy, oh boy, that was just a really crazy moment. And the games in general, right? It's like in Fortnite when you're surrounded by this audience, this crowd. There you have it. It is final. Grime and Airwalks take $1 million
$1 millón de dólares.
We discussed the teams as well in great detail, but we'll revisit a few of them that we haven't had a chance to mention. Bucky FPS, along with Kenneth. That was not the way I'm sure he would have wanted his fourth game to end, Monster.
Flint threw him off the build, man, but hey, he did a fantastic job. We already said Symphony did great. We saw K-Yoon playing consistency. Saw Jarvis holding it down. Take a look at everyone else who's raising for charity here, guys. Ninja. Marshawn Lynch. Cypher's up there. Dylan Francis and Cloak. These guys did so good. Koa and Dohyeon, we saw them in Fatal Fields. Everyone here was doing so good today.
Yeah, Dohyeon actually ended at the end of the game. He was made it, I believe, all the way to fourth, I believe. So again, what a crazy fourth game we have. But I know that you all want to hear from our winners. Let's send it down to the floor. We got Pookie standing by.
Thank you so much, GB. I am here with our winners, Airwalk and RL Grime. Oh my goodness, what a tournament, you guys. What a show you've put on. Now, $1 million going to charity of your choice. Huge day for both of you. I just have to ask, I'm going to start with you, RL. How does it feel to come in this setting, playing Fortnite? You know, you're used to being in front of a crowd, you know, playing music, doing all that. Is Fortnite any different?
It's obviously a little different, but I'm a big fan of competitive Fortnite and watching it, so this has been really cool.
Estoy nervioso, no puedo hablar.
It's definitely fun thing to be a part of. I can contest to that as well. Now, for you, you're the pro player. What was your strategy going into today's games?
Going aggro, winning, and yeah, that was easy actually.
Estoy bien nervioso, pobrecito.
Easy. I like it. Well, thank you so much, guys. Congratulations again. Hang tight. We're gonna walk over and get your trophies, but first, back to the casters.
Thank you so much, Airwalk's man. A few words. He said he was going to go aggro. That's exactly what he did. RL Grime, of course, known as an American producer for a variety of genres of music, and today produced himself a win for the Fortnite Pro-Am. Monster, you know that while the Pro-Am is great and all, there's something else coming up as well.
There's a lot coming up. There's the Week 10 competitive duo qualifier happening this week, which is all going to lead us to the Fortnite World Cup. This is just a small taste. If you guys love that energy from game 1, 2, 3, and 4, that's just a taste of what the best of the best going toe-to-toe look like.
Indeed it is, my friend. You're going to see the Fortnite World Cup Finals in New York City, my hometown.
Times 10.
I love it. It's going to be amazing. There are going to be some quality players there. You're going to see names such as Tfue in attendance, Aiden, Airwalks as well will be competing in that competition. It's going to be solos, there's going to be duos, and a whole lot of Fortnite for us to talk over, Monster. Everyone's been so great. I've had an opportunity to meet so many of the fans here, and you can just feel the energy in the room. This definitely was something that I'm so glad I had a chance to be a part of.
Hola.
Yeah, and with that, guys, we're going to send it on over to Zeke. Close this out.
All right, Fortnite fam. We've got ourselves some champions. What'd you think of all the action? That doesn't sound excited enough. I said, what did you think of all the action? Yes! You guys have been absolutely amazing. And now it is time to crown our Pro-Am champions. They put it all together. They've got the mats to make it over. Grime, Airwax, build your way on over, friends. Let's do this! You guys want to join me right here? Grime, actually, come over here real fast. You guys have had an incredible day of Fortnite.
Grime, any final words for all the fans here in the stadium, the ones watching back at home?
I want to shout out my dog, Penelope. I know she's at home watching right now. I miss you. I love you.
Gentlemen, if you will step forward and lift your pickaxes and look at these cameras. And for you in the forum, one more time, let's hear it for your Pro-Am champion!
$1 million, chicos. Me están que no se lo creen.
Fortnite fam. That's it for the summer block party. We want to give you all so much thanks to everyone that played today, to the squads yesterday in the Creative Showdown, Team Evolve, the Llama Record Company that won yesterday, the incredible golden ticket winners, our Pro-Am champions, and of course, everyone in the stadium. Thank you guys so much for being here. Now, don't forget, June 20th and 21st is the final dual qualifier week. One more shot at the finals in New York City, July 26th through the 28th. That's it from us. We'll see you guys on the battle bus.
¿Qué? ¿Se cortó la transmisión? No me hagan eso, síganlo pasando. Vamos a ver, ¿se acabó? ¿No? ¿No dispara? Ahí está. ¡Onta fola! ¡Onta fola! Ahí está folagor. Ah, ella, no. Jugando en modo sordo. Estando ya pobre. No le digo por esto porque jugó muy bien. No prestes atención a ver si está el pipe. One shot girl. Ahí está el pipe. Gracias por mirarnos. Bueno chicos, hasta aquí concluye lo que fue el Pro-Am del 2019 en la E3. Gracias por mirar mi directo, un saludito y buenas noches.